motherfucker, cause the king is back.
My name is Ho, H to the O-V. I used to move snowflakes by the OC. I guess even back then you can call me CEO of the ROC. Ho, fresh out the frying pan into the fire. I be the music biz #1 supplier. Fly it in a piece of paper bearing my name. Got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain. That's right, Ho, not DOC, but similar to them letters. No one could do it better. I check cheddar like a food inspector. My homie Strick told me, dude, finish your breakfast. So that's what I'ma do, take you back to the dude with the Lexus. Fast forward the jewels and the necklace. Let me tell you dudes what I do to protect us. Shoot at you actors like movie directors. This ain't a movie, dog. Thing ain't lie. I done came through the block and everything that's fly. I'm like Che Guevara with bling on. I'm complex. I never claim to have wings on, nigga. I get my by any means on. Whenever there's a drought, get your umbrellas out because that's when I brainstorm. You can blame Sean, but I ain't inventing the game. I just rolled the dice trying to get some change. And I do it twice, ain't no sense in me lying as if I am a different man. And I could blame my environment, but ain't no reason why I be buying expensive change. Hope you don't think users are the only abusers. Niggas getting high within the game. If you do, then how would you explain? I'm 10 years removed, still a vibe is in my veins. I got a hustler spirit, nigga, period. Check out my hat, yo, peep the way I wear it. Check out my swag, yo, I walk like a ball player. No matter where you go, you are what you are, player. And you can try to change, but that's just the top layer. Man, you was who you was before you got here. Only God can judge me, so I'm gone. Either love me or leave me alone.
here.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous, I'm falling. There's no escape, I can't wait. I need a hit, baby, give me it. You're dangerous, I'm loving it. Too high, getting undone. Losing my head, spinning round and round. Till you we got taste on your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do, don't you know that you're toxic? It's getting late to give you up. I took a sip from my devil's cup. Slowly, it's taking over me. Too high, getting undone. It's in the air and it's all around. Can you feel it? We got taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do, don't you know that you're toxic? Don't you know that you're toxic? Taste of your looks, I'm on a roll. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? Taste of your lips, I'm on a roll. You're toxic, I'm slipping toxic. Taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? Intoxicate me now, with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now, with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. You're so hypnotizing. Could you be the devil? Could you be an angel? Your touch magnetizing. Feels like I am floating. Leaves my body glowing. Say, be afraid. You're not like the others. Futuristic lovers.
work it, make it, do it. Makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now. Let's get lost tonight. You could be my black Kate Moss tonight. Play secretary, I'm the boss tonight. And you don't give a what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian and Christian Dior. Damn, they don't make them like this anymore. I ask, cause I'm not sure. Do anybody make real anymore? Bow in the presence of greatness. Cause right now, that has forsaken us. You should be honored by my lateness, that I would even show up to this place. So go ahead, go nuts, go ape. Especially in my pastel on my page. Act like you can't tell who made this new gospel, homie. Take 6 and take this, haters. That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now. I need you right now. I don't know if you got a man or not, if you made plans or not, if God put me in your plans or not. I'm tripping, this drink got me saying a lot, but I know that God put you in front of me. So how the hell could you front on me? It's 1,000 yous, it's only one of me. I'm tripping, I'm caught up in the moment, right? Cause it's Louis Vuitton dine night, so we gon' do everything the kind like. Heard they do anything for a Klondike, well I'll do anything for a blind dyke, and she'll do anything for the limelight, and we'll do anything when the time's right. Baby, you're making it
better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now, I need you right now. You know how long I've been on ya, since Prince was on Apollonia, since OJ had isotoners. Don't act like I never told ya. Don't act like I 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 told ya. Baby, you're making it
better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now, I need you right now. I need you right now. I need you right now. You know how long I've been on ya, since Prince was on Apollonia, since OJ had isotoners. Don't act like I never told ya. You know how long I've been on ya, since Prince was on Apollonia, since OJ had isotoners. Don't act like I never told ya. Told ya, 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 never told ya.
my bed, and you're not here, and there's no one to blame but the drink and my wandering hands. Forget what I said, it's not what I meant, and I can't take it back. I can't unpack the baggage left. What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you won't talk about? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. You said you cared, and you missed me too, and I'm well aware I write too many songs about you. The coffee's out at the Beachwood Cafe, and it kills me 'cause I know we've run out of things we can say. What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you won't talk about? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. And I get the feeling that you'll never need me again. What am I now? What am I now? What if you're someone I just want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you won't talk about? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling.
I wake up to the sounds of the silence that allows for my mind to run around with my ear up to the ground. I'm searching to behold the stories that I told when my back is to the world that was smiling when I turned. Tell you you're the greatest, but once you turn, they hate us. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Smell the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Look out for yourself. My enemy. Look out for yourself. But I'm ready. Your words up on the wall as you're praying for my phone, and the laughter in the halls and the names that I've been called. I stack it in my mind and I'm waiting for the time when I show you what it's like to be worse fit in a mind. Tell you you're the greatest, but once you turn, they hate us. be a saint, no way. A chair in the corner is my place. I stare, I shake, and I think about the powers it play, the powers it play. And the kids in the dark are doomed from the start. The child in the basement, face of the pavement. Oh, what a statement! Love is embracement. Love is a constant. Love is a basis. He cannot be, she cannot be, they cannot be changed. But keep on praying. Goodbye. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. I swear I'll never be a saint, no way. My enemy. I swear I'll never be a saint. Look out for yourself.
They say we are what we are, but we don't have to be. I'm bad behavior, but I do it in the best way. I'll be the watcher of the eternal flame. I'll be the guard dog of all your fever dreams. I am the sin in the bottom half of the hourglass, glass. I try to picture me without you, but I can't. 'Cause we could be immortals, immortals, just like the love, with me forever now. The blackout curtains down, just like the love, we could be Sometimes the only payoff for having any faith is when it's tested again and again. Every day I'm still comparing your past to my future. It might be your own back, then my sutures. I am the sin in the bottom half of the hourglass, glass. I try to picture me without you, but I can't. 'Cause we could be immortals, immortals, just like the love, with me forever now. The blackout curtains down, just like the love, we could be live with me forever now.
All right, hello.
Hey
What's
y'all,
up,
what's
everybody?
up? How's it going, everyone?
We are live, guys. We are live.
We are
I am-
officially about to commence the anime discussion, courtesy of
Yes.
MADMAN and Mark our MADMAN as a whole. What can we say? We're pretty excited. I hope you all are too.
I am Doodle, and I'm super excited.
And I'm gonna see money, and I see some familiar people. Miss
Yes, we
Blessing,
do.
hello.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Hey guys, how's it going?
So this is the big anime live discussion night. We've been watching a lot of anime, picking up on some of the places that we've been missing. We've been running our AMVs that we've made, that Doodle and MADMAN have made. So that's been in the background. Hope you guys enjoy that. So yeah, it's exciting times.
Batman slipped through the
Batman
cracks.
did slip through the cracks because
You can't
Mr.
escape
MADMAN
Batman.
forgot
He's
to.
It's
vengeance.
supposed to be only anime AMVs. AMVs.
But no, it's fine. I hope you guys been enjoying it. So yeah, so I put up a poll just to kind of start the ball rolling. Shintaro,
What's up?
player?
Welcome.
Hey, yo, what's up?
Welcome. So we have the poll up. Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titans, Cowboy Bebop.
Shintaro, be
One
sure to
Punch
put a
Man.
vote in. Contribute.
Looks like Jujutsu Kaisen
is taking the cake.
Is
Surprising.
crushing it. Gotta say, that was my vote too. So
Yeah, seriously.
you're in the right direction right now, guys. You're doing the right thing. You guys are friends.
Oh, you voted
Shintaro
Cowboy
voted for
Bebop.
Cowboy
Oh,
Bebop.
fashion.
Cowboy, actually.
That actually looks pretty good, man.
Yeah.
We watched a little bit of that.
Yeah, it's really disappointing that we didn't get to finish that episode because I remember, and that's a really good one, especially in the later half. So.
It's very like slick, very 007.
Well, it's very Western,
Yes.
but futuristic.
It has those like Guardians of the Galaxy vibes
It
CMoney
does.
was talking about.
It does, absolutely.
Yeah, that's one to keep an eye on.
Oh yeah,
for
for
sure. It's older than I imagined it would be.
It's a 90s
but
series. A lot of people from back when remember it. It was on the Toonami days. Remember when Toonami was king and shit at that time? Yeah.
well,
it was one of the shows.
I would say that the graphics though
animation
were
ain't that
very
bad
well
for
done
98.
because
Yeah, very well
it
done.
looks good. There
Yeah,
are
these
some
are-
newer ones that don't
Shintaro,
look as
these
good.
are our AMVs.
Yeah, this is just
So
kind of one
if
that
we
I made.
put on the sound.
It's just fight.
you
Bruh.
hear,
The songs.
that we putting them to the song and stuff. Again, Doodle and MADMAN have made them, but they're separate. So you'll see, like at the end of them, normally you'll see a picture of Doodle or a picture of MADMAN.
Yeah,
Don't know
depending on
made it.
who worked on it. Yeah, who did it.
But yeah, it's I figured it's appropriate, for
In anime
for
discussion,
our
have
anime
anime
discussion
content
night to
in
have
the
some
background.
anime running, right?
Yes,
so
for
I
sure.
think that
Man.
works. I think that works. So Shintaro's out here. He's changing his pictures all the time.
Every time.
That's the
Every
way it looks like.
time.
So
Oh,
he's
thanks,
a
Shintaro.
Yes.
very fashionable guy. I think he's like keeping up.
Lighting.
Everything's fresh.
Huh,
Right?
interesting.
Keeping it moving.
I think so.
All right.
We're digging the pictures, Shintaro.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. The lighting makes a huge difference.
Huh.
The lighting of your picture?
I mean, Shintaro is a badass.
Is that what it is?
Oh, I think he's talking about the image that Shintaro has, the icon. Thank you, Doodle.
Shintaro
Oh, much
is a
appreciated.
badass. Those are true.
Yeah, I made that sexy.
Those are true. Absolutely.
Oh my.
All right.
But yeah, we did get to see.
You're welcome.
Well, even some of them were my first time, but Doodle and CMoney had the pleasure of checking out some series. We watched One Punch Man, One
Well,
Piece.
why don't we break
Naruto.
it? Let's
Yes,
start
let's
the
start
night
one
just
at a
talking
time.
about
One
the
at-
ones that we kind of just dove into
Yes.
today to kind of get our feet wet, just from recommendations and things that we've been hearing and
So yeah,
that we haven't gone to. So the first one we tried was
One Piece.
One Piece.
Yes.
And
That
If
piece
you-
should be
I w-
grabbed and tossed back into
was
the
saying,
ocean.
in my mind, all I could think of was like one piece of shit that was.
It's
That's
just
messed up.
puzzling. It's weird.
That's
to me.
messed up.
It's
Let's-
really weird to me because I know there's something that made people
Well, there
watch
has
it
to
for
be.
so
There's
long,
like a
but I
million
just don't know what it
episodes.
is.
There are so many episodes, and I can
There's
think.
1,000
Listen,
plus.
this is the thing. We checked out the first episode, and then we started hopping around with like
We didn't finish a
within
single
the
episode.
1,000
I
freaking
think-
episodes. But I got from that first episode, I got a lot of like Popeye the Sailor Man
I
type
feel like
of
that the art style
vibes.
is very similar
Yeah.
to. Sorry.
I didn't know it was about pirates.
Oh yeah, it's pirate. So the general idea is that there's this legend of a pirate who was about to be executed, but made an announcement that all the riches and fortunes he ever gained was in this one place, the Great Line, and in it is the One Piece, which will give you all the fortune you could ever desire, and that's where pirates around the world have set off to find the One Piece and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
Netflix
know.
is doing a live action adaptation.
It was like,
so it's
I mean, I
One
feel like
Piece
how
is-
old? When did that first one come out?
1999.
Okay, so I think this is the thing. I think this was at a time where, anime wasn't popping like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like it was more niche back then, and they were just kind of getting their bearings. And I just don't.
I feel like
I
if
just
you
don't know.
got
I
in
feel like
it,
if you were young
yes,
watching
if you
that,
got
you would
in
have
it
been
from the
into it.
beginning, then it's like, oh yeah, that's the ish, But
Yeah.
because we even hopped episodes, and we were like, okay, let's see if the
Well, we jumped up to,
animation
like, 300 and
changes,
something.
and it was rough.
But
But
that
that
was-
man
that
told
was
me that I'm
2006.
thinking 300 is like years.
A lot, yeah.
But
Yeah.
he's saying that that's all the same year.
No, 7 years into it, the show.
Oh, blessing. We just saved you some time, dude.
Yeah, seriously.
For real.
I
Like, don't
don't
even
know.
do it. Like, if you see it and you're like, oh, wow, One Piece, I wonder how that would just like toss your remote out the window.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
what's really effed up is
Those are
that
not blessings.
Not
those are
right?
not blessings. Those are
Run
not
the
blessings.
other way.
That was
Yeah. What's effed up for me is that I was actually kind of excited to see it because I thought the movie looked really good and I was expecting a lot. And I don't know. I mean, I don't want to like Luffy didn't even come into the picture yet, but I don't know. It's just I can't see the appeal. I know it's there, but I just don't know where.
Well,
yeah, I think that's not that.
This
Rhymes.
is the thing. So Doodle was all in, right? So she was like, "Oh snap, I'm gonna buy the little hat that
Oh my
Luffy
gosh!
wears."
Oh my gosh! I
She
was so
bought-
excited, you guys.
She bought Luffy's hat, and
I
then
bought
she
his
watched One
hat.
Piece. It's like,
the
what
straw,
the fuck?
The straw
What
hat. I
happened?
found it, and I was like, "Oh my
Straw
gosh!
hat.
I'm totally getting this, and I'm gonna burn it as soon as it gets here. I'm literally gonna go
Oh my
outside
God.
and burn it up." No, but listen, maybe we didn't hop enough. Maybe it wasn't enough of a
dude,
leap.
I heard
I think
Maybe
we
we
would
gotta
have
try
to-
episode
I
1,000.
It would
heard
have
the
to be, like,
episode.
the
The show
latest
gets good
episode.
after episode 50.
Okay, that's-
Episode 50.
Yeah, but we jumped to episode 300, and that didn't do much shit
I mean,
for
to
us.
be fair, you scrolled in the middle of a fight scene at the end of it, and we didn't know what the fuck was going on. To
I mean,
be
but
fair.
even still, it didn't really change much. The graphics look the same.
Well, it's the art style is very exaggerated, and that's what I've
Yeah,
heard.
and it was-
Like, it's just has a very cartoonish art style.
It was not great. It was not great.
I don't know.
So-
I just didn't get it.
All right, so
But
I
the
feel
next
like
one we checked out,
we already gave One Piece more than it deserved in time. Okay, so
moving
we'll move
along.
on from that.
Moving
Then,
along.
is that when we jump to
Now,
One Punch Man?
yeah,
But
One Punch Man, One
listen,
Piece to One Punch Man.
Why don't we do a poll and see how people feel about One Piece?
That's true.
Right? Let's see
Maybe
what you guys
we're
think.
alone.
Maybe we're missing something.
And
Maybe
Jujutsu
you guys.
Kaisen kicked ass, so that's what happened there.
Maybe you guys
Yeah.
can tell us.
I don't know.
where to jump in,
That's
or
mind-blowing
you know.
because it's
Let's
crazy.
see.
It has to have something,
Um,
and it's like it's 1,000+ episodes. It's not like it ran for like 40 episodes, but
One
it has a cult
Piece.
following. 1,000 episodes. Someone had to be there and be like, "This is good shit. We got to renew this shit."
Awesome.
Someone had to see the potential. And there's so many fans, so many people consider it one of the greatest of all time that it has to have something. I just
Yeah.
don't know what.
That's the thing, but that's why I want to know. Maybe one of you guys have seen the show and can tell
Yo,
us what we're
Blessing definitely
missing.
changed her picture now.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I
agree.
can
Look at
understand.
this. She messed with me. She
Like,
changed the picture.
Yes.
I mean, maybe as a One Piece fan, it's hard to understand. Like, I love Attack on Titan, but there are so many people who don't like that shit.
Oh, we're gonna get to
Oh,
that.
we're gonna get to that, Madman.
So many people
We're
take
gonna
a
get
seat.
to
But
that,
I think
fam.
it's amazing.
Alright?
So
We
it's
are
like
gonna
maybe
get-
I can maybe understand maybe what a One Piece fan feels. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing.
Okay,
but
well,
they're seeing.
it's something that no one's seeing because it's dead to us right
Speak
now.
for the 1,000+ fucking episodes that
Yeah,
exist.
yeah, that's okay.
Someone has
They
to be
got
watching.
1,000 episodes of 1,000 people who don't know what's something that's good to watch. There's
Oof.
plenty of like garbage shit in the world that people say, but I like it. Well, you like trash. That's okay. Some people
and
do.
we respect that.
You know, raccoons eat trash, right?
Bruh.
That's their life.
They like it.
Dang.
So some people are just going to, like trash.
Listen.
But not our people, though. Look at these votes. 100% trash is correct. You see? Listen, you attract what you are.
Wow, you're calling everyone who watches One Piece
you get to
trash?
slay, yo.
Yo.
Take a seat. Take several
I
seats,
was-
yo. Calm
Listen,
down. Calm
One-
down.
that
See,
One
he
Piece
was
was
not
not it.
happy with what he saw.
Trash is
All
kind of
right?
Kind of a harsh
harsh.
word. I haven't seen
Yeah,
it, so-
seriously, calm down. See, Money
Well-
is cranky after watching those One Piece
Yeah.
episodes.
It was a bit much.
I was
Listen,
traumatized. This is quite an explanation.
obviously there's
See,
a lot
Blessing
of
gets it.
anime
Blessing gets
out there, and there's something for everybody. And
yeah.
it just didn't happen to be our cup of tea. And it seems like we all feel the same way right now. But listen, if anybody finds the situation before I burn that hat,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
let
the
me
hat's
know.
still gonna
Let me
look good
know.
on you, so you all right. Shintaro, no, we didn't watch it because
We're gonna do a
my
reaction.
thought was that we were gonna do the live reaction to it, right?
Yes,
We're gonna
we're
watch it
saving
live
that one.
and then kind of react to it live. Isn't that what you were telling us about doing, Shintaro? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So I figured
So,
we would just watch it live
after
and
One Piece,
see
we went
what we
straight
feel.
into One Punch Man. That's a great show. The first season was great.
One Punch Man. That was
One Punch
cool.
Man was surprisingly
cool.
good.
That was cool.
I was caught off guard because I didn't think I was gonna like that one.
Yeah,
I mean, he's bald.
yeah. I mean, he's Superman, right? Like that's I guess kind of
Essentially,
like
right?
He's a human. He's not some alien
No,
from
no,
Krypton.
I know, but it doesn't matter what the justification
He's
is.
God
He's
tier,
Superman,
like God
right?
strength.
He's super strong. Punch you.
I will tell
you're
you
dead.
right now that I don't care how many years I trained for. This guy trained for 3 years in a row, and he's like the strongest.
Yeah.
Man,
He
like
can fly,
I don't care
but
how
all-
long I train for,
it's
what
not
kind
flying. I
of
could
workouts
just
I do.
jump really high.
Obviously, it's
Yeah,
not
like,
realistic. The show
Ain't
is
nobody
literally-
gonna jump like that or hit like that, no matter how much you train. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, the show is literally
Seriously.
a
You guys
joke.
know.
It makes fun of every shonen who people they train so hard and they become infinitely strong. He's making a mockery out of it. That's why it was created.
Yeah,
to make
but it's
fun of
good
everything.
though. Like they did a good job with it, right? So
Yeah, One Punch Man's really funny. That's sort of the writing is really good.
I just wish they left him not bald.
Left him what? Not bald.
Right? Like
I feel
I
like
wish
he-
he kept his hair.
I feel like he looked like such
he
a cool
looked
person.
So cool.
I mean, he's definitely
I
unique
was-
being bald, but he's like.
I mean,
They-
not
I
everyone's
think they
bald. He
shaved
would
off
just look
his
like another
eyebrows, too.
protagonist.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you train like this, and then you like, you gotta sacrifice certain things.
My hair
I'm
is
not
not
training.
it. I
Ain't
would not
nobody
sacrifice my
training
hair.
for
Like, Doodle,
any.
You'll be super powerful, but you'll be bald, man.
I'm not.
Bald.
No, thank you.
No.
No.
Some things you
Pass.
can't just, be okay
Yeah,
with.
yeah, I'm not. But
But he always wanted to be a hero.
he
and
always
he did.
supposedly, but he's like so like bored by it. But that's
But
to
now,
show you.
because he's too strong, so he overshot his goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he wanted to be strong enough to get into fights and beat people up and like tussle. But now
It was
he's
cool
just
that
super
he
strong.
saved that kid. And by the way, like
That
you know,
chin on that kid,
that
bro.
chin on that kid.
Some kids
Anybody-
are not worth saving. You know what I'm saying?
That's a joke, you
I'm
guys.
just joking. But I'm
Or is
super
it?
being true, but I'm lying 100%. So whichever way you want to look at it. But God, what happened there?
What an ugly
But
fucking
yeah,
kid.
I know they got excited with that pencil they were drawing
Yeah,
with.
he had an ass.
I don't want to see what
Ass crack on
the
his
parents
face.
look like.
In the manga, Saitama gets even crazier, but I'm not going to spoil y'all.
All right,
wow.
all right.
All right. Well, I would
Yeah.
say for me, One Punch Man is in my list of
Continue,
continue to watch.
yes, for
That's
as
what's cool
sure.
about
opposed
this.
to
They're not
One
death
Piece is my
sentences.
list of burn and never speak the words again.
Speaking of
You know what I'm
burn,
saying?
let's take a
lessons,
show.
save cute kids.
After One Punch Man, we
Purple
watched a
Berry
show that probably falls right in the middle. Naruto. I feel the exact same way as I did when I tried to watch it
Oh,
before.
wait.
Overrated
Let's
as
get.
fuck.
Are we gonna do a poll for One Punch Man?
Oh yeah, probably.
So
Awesome or trash?
all right. Let's see. Maybe One Punch Man deserves 3.
Deserves a what?
See, One Piece was like a binary. It's either garbage or it's great.
You love
right?
it.
But
This deserves
it?
a scale.
What's the name of it? One Punch Man.
Yes.
One Punch.
Amazing, great,
Man.
good, meh.
All right.
That sounds pretty good. I don't know.
Great.
I'm excited for season 3. I'm really excited. Rumor has it that Studio Mappa's taking over and they're gonna do One Punch
You said-
season 3. That'll be pretty insane.
Okay, so see, that's a newer show. Maybe that's what we're
It's roughly- so
connecting with.
The first
you
season came out
know,
in 2015 with amazing animation, great reviews. Everyone loved it. 4 years went by. Madhouse, the studio that made the show, they only do
Blessing
one
is
season.
back.
They make one shots.
Thank
They
you
do
for
one
coming
season.
back.
They're done with the show
Yes.
forever. That's just what they do. So season 2, there was more material, but they're not gonna do shit about it.
So hold on.
So-
We're only on season 2?
There's only 2 seasons. Yeah. So then
but
it's-
Madman
we can
is
fucking
saying-
bang that out.
yeah,
Catch right
seriously. But
So then-
Madman did
but they're
say it
12
took
episodes
3
each.
years.
But you didn't hear, huh?
It took 3 years, right? You said
4 years.
4
So
years.
here's the thing. So yeah, but I don't know if you heard.
up. Purple Berry life lessons. Save cute kids.
Yeah, so the problem with season
Oh my
2,
God.
it was animated by a studio called JC Staff, which they did a show called Food Wars, which looks beautiful. So you'd think that it looked great. You know how Disney would make like Aladdin or Beauty and the Beast or a classic, and then make a sequel that looked shitty and sloppy and release it as a fucking sequel? That's what One Punch Man 2 was. It was such a downgraded animation. It was obviously rushed. It was made by a studio or a team at the
Oh,
studio that was very
Tiger.
inexperienced. In
Tiger,
season 2,
He
what's
said was
up?
gonna make
Tiger,
it.
hello.
You made it.
Hey,
Yes.
Tiger.
Welcome,
Tiger,
welcome.
Tiger.
Blessing, you haven't seen it. Decent. I would say that's fair.
Yes.
But I think if you watched it, you would like it.
I think
'Cause
it's.
it was
I
pretty
gave it
good.
an 8 out of 10. It's a great show. It was on my top 10 for a while. So yeah.
Listen, man.
Huh?
After you gave the Super
Listen,
Mario Brothers movie an 8,
yeah, we'll talk
you're-
about this.
you need to
Suspect.
keep numbers somewhere else. All right, just
Suspect.
keep it
Keep
two
your- keep
words.
your numbers
no
to
numbers,
yourself,
bro.
man.
No
The
numbers.
first season was great.
No
I
numbers.
think the only thing is that the second season was really bad. Like there were some parts that were still funny, but action scenes, animation, like the whole thing, the characters weren't even as interesting. Like it just wasn't it. It was such a downgrade, and I feel
Which
like that
one?
the
Which-
first season
which show?
though is still great. It doesn't affect
Which one?
season 2 of
Of
One
what?
Punch Man. That's when they switched studios. Looked really
Oh,
shitty.
oh, oh,
This
okay.
season wasn't as appealing. The first
Man,
season was
doing
great. I saw
tiger.
the whole first season. I never even finished
What'd you
season 2
say?
because of how I didn't like it. So yeah, but season
What the
3.
hell's going on in the stream?
If Studio
These are
Mappa's
AMVs.
actually making season 3, then
Here.
it will look better than both seasons
I'll
combined.
put you. These are Madman and Doodle make these.
AMVs.
So if you hear it, they cut the videos to music. They make little animated music videos.
Yeah.
They
Now,
go-
obviously, there
we
are
like
some
them.
other animated
We like
ones
them
in
a
our
lot.
catalog, but these are anime specific. So yeah,
Yeah, we do. They've done superhero.
we've done other
ones
series like
and,
we obviously like
just regular movies.
what am I thinking? Doodle's done some live
Friends is
action
my
series like she
favorite.
did in Notebook and Titanic.
Sorry.
I've done other ones like I did Arcane and Into Spider-Verse. So I got some other ones, but yeah, these are the anime focused ones. I made this one, Angel Beats,
Yeah, on the screen.
which that's an underrated series. It was really damn good. So yeah.
Well-
So after One Punch Man, we checked out Naruto. The identical feelings I had the first time I watched it, I felt the same shit. It was yeah. What do you guys think about it though? You saw half an episode.
So I mean, I was kind of into it for me.
Yeah, I agree.
I was into it. I like his story.
And
He's
they-
like he is like we just found out he is the
Hokage
nine-tailed
shit?
fox or
Yes.
whatever. That sounds pretty dope.
And I like that they gave us a little bit, like it was the
Nice,
secret,
Tiger. I'm glad you like it.
but they gave us a little bit, like rather than lingering along where you have to watch like the whole season to find out what's what, you know?
Yeah.
It kind of
so
tells you
I-
right away.
I
It's not
feel
like the.
Go ahead. Go ahead, bud.
It's not like episode 500. They tell you finally he's a nine-tailed fox fuck and some shit like that. Like it gets the business. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. It sets it up nicely, and now it's almost like we know that he's going to spend the time,
Training to be-
developing, right, getting good, becoming stronger, all that fun stuff.
Apparently,
digging
people who watch the whole thing say Naruto is one of the most well-developed protagonists of all time, or some shit
Blessing,
like that.
are you talking
People
about
love the
Naruto
character.
that you watched like 2 episodes?
Yes.
I think I watched maybe 2 or 3 before. I'm like, I can't really get into it.
You didn't get into it, Madman?
I didn't get into it personally, but I mean, I'm
The
open. Maybe if we
Naruto
push forward a bit more.
Sasuke battle dope. Check it out.
Sasuke. I
Sasuke.
have to admit, my friend loves Naruto, and I've said this before, but in Shippuden, 10 years after the first episode, like in the 2016 or 17, whatever the heck, they had a Naruto
February.
versus Sasuke.
She said I do.
And
that.
holy shit, I'm not gonna lie, I not giving it the best praise, but that fight was fucking fire. I'm not gonna lie. Naruto versus Sasuke, that shit is fire. When they finally went a one-on-one.
So maybe it deserves more time. I mean,
Yeah,
I can like
maybe.
listen. I'm pretty cutthroat with this stuff. If it's like not interesting, then it's not.
Then it's
interesting.
done. Yes.
Yeah. So this I do feel for me. I'm intrigued. Like it's not.
I am. There's something appealing
Like, there's
about
something
him,
there.
but at the same time, like he's sitting there crying about how he didn't get to graduate.
the
It's like,
graduation.
dude, stop punking around and do what you're supposed to do. Like,
Well,
you
I
can't
think
whine
it's
about the
because-
things you
well,
didn't
as
work
they said,
for.
They talked about it, and he's
That's
always
Sword
been
Art
hated by it.
Online, guys.
Oh,
Sword
I
Art
love
Online.
SAO. We gotta watch SAO.
This AMV is actually fucking fire with
It
the music.
really
It's so good,
is.
dude.
Sword Art
Oh my
Online's
God.
awesome.
Higher the volume a little bit. It really is, and I've never watched the anime. But this makes me like it. This makes me want to see it.
I don't
have
know.
to check it out.
Sword Line's another
Yeah.
bipolar one, meaning that people absolutely adore it or people absolutely hate it. So what you guys might feel, you guys might either love it or hate it. It's very
It's
rarely
very
an in-between.
cutthroat. You either like it or
so
not.
you're gonna, you like it when you see it, or you're gonna hate it the rest of the time if you don't like it at the beginning. So yeah, but yeah, Sword
Yo,
Line's awesome.
This shit is so good. yo.
Yeah, I love
for
it.
one, love Sword
Madman.
Art Online.
It's so good.
Kudos.
This was a Madman joint.
And
This is good. I
Blessing
enjoyed
me,
it.
she said that she watched Chainsaw
me
Man
love
and
that.
she really liked the art and she thought it was really good. Which
Oh,
yeah, I
you
love
watched
Chainsaw Man too.
yesterday. That was the first time, Blessing?
I'm assuming.
Because for me, yeah, Shin's here. I watch Chainsaw Man, and I do like the animation's really good.
I love the characters.
See, I can't get into Chainsaw Man. I hate Denji, bro.
Why do you hate him so
Because
much?
he's such a
Why you hating
He's such a
on
likable
Denji,
character.
yo?
like I'm all for the young characters, right? But like I like young characters when they're
Mature.
you know, they want to achieve or they want to be heroes or
Yeah,
they
he
want
wants
like,
to achieve
they
some
want
shit.
to do
He
something
wants
good. He just
titties.
wants to fucking grab titties, and that's so annoying.
All right, first of all, it's freaking hilarious
Oh, I love
that
the
he wants to
characters
just
that
grab
surround
some
him.
titties,
I think
okay?
the chemistry around the characters.
Stupid, yo.
I
Like,
characters are
it's
actually,
stupid.
I didn't think I would like it, right? Because it's like whatever I've seen from it is just blood, 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 cut, blood. Oh,
You can
more
understand
blood,
why it
cutting.
gets that crazy because
But-
you know how horrible
Oh
the
shit,
life
Makima is mommy.
Makima is a mommy, that's for sure.
I know what that
Shit.
means now.
That's right. That's right. We know.
See, Sintaro feels me. He says he gets it. Like, I just hate, like, I feel like this is what I know. Some grown man, okay, some grown dude was sitting down writing this saying, oh, this is so awesome. I'm going to make a character who just wants to grab titties.
Well,
Oh,
listen.
No, there's actual
That's
if
like
you actually
fuck
watch
outta
it,
here with that
what
shit.
the heck was that?
If you actually
voice
watch
right
it,
there?
like that
Yeah.
show.
That was special
Yeah.
for you. That was
the
special for
funny
you
is that if
guys.
you know is in episode 5, Denji gets exactly what he wants. He gets to touch Makima's tits, but when he realizes, oh no, Power's tits. But when he realizes that didn't make him happy.
No, he wanted Makima.
Nah, he wanted Makima.
He wants to cross fucking shows. He wants Makima.
Now the problem is he kind of got what he wanted, but it didn't feel right. Like he just didn't know what it was. But
Yeah,
when you're
because it
reaching so
was a
hard for a goal,
stupid-ass
sometimes
fucking
you change
thing.
for.
Blessing
Wow.
said it. She said, Denji be getting all the women.
Well, I'm not. Well, he also that same episode he also touches Makima's tits, but that's another
How
story.
does he touch Makima's tits? Is Makima's in a different show?
no,
Makima's
what are
Chainsaw
you
Man.
talking about?
Makima's
Chainsaw Man.
What do you think it was? My Hero
Who-
Pink
Academia?
hair.
Who is the
Makima,
bitch
pink
from
hair.
Attack on Titans?
Mikasa,
No,
not
Mikasa.
Makima.
Oh, damn, that was pretty close.
Makima.
That was
Yeah,
pretty
it
close.
is
You
close.
can see
but
where I
I see
confused
where
the
you
names.
got lost. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just watched Attack on Titans for the first time. So.
Oh, we're gonna get to that in a second. But
Okay,
yeah.
so
Yes,
hold
but-
on, wait, just so I
okay.
know,
With
because
those
I
juicy
still
Makima
lost.
tits.
Makima is in
The pink
Chainsaw.
hair.
that
She's
red
the
hair
one
girl,
that
the one that
has
manipulates
the-
him with
crazy
sex.
Yeah, she has to. No,
No, Makima's the one that got her on
on
got
a
him
leash.
lock.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
gotta,
got
gotta,
him
gotta,
locked
gotta. Basically
down. She's got him drooling, you guys. Drooling. All right?
Sintaro, oh my god.
It's
He's ungrateful as
Power
fuck.
is crazy.
He's low-key ungrateful. I would be happy as hell to squeeze Power knockers.
She's crazy
What
as
the
hell.
The funny thing is that Denji and Power, I like how their relationship went. After that kind
love
of
their
moment,
relationship.
they're like toddlers. Like they're almost like siblings. Like that
Hold
annoy
on.
the shit out of each other. Like it's a cute relationship.
Yeah.
as the show goes
Blessing just
forward.
said, I want to be Denji. He way too lucky. Did this motherfucker die? He dead?
He's still grabbing titties, though.
He's grabbing titties and he has
He
a
came
fucking
back to life.
chainsaw that rips
That's
out of
right.
his face.
But
Can you
what-
imagine the headache that my man got all day, every day?
I think the thing about Denji is that all it cares. Like my favorite character in Chainsaw Man is Aki. I really like
I
Aki a
love
lot.
Aki. When he does that freaking signal
The
for
con shit.
Yo.
Signal.
Tiger, what show are you talking about? that you
Chainsaw
only
Man.
saw
Chainsaw
one-
Man is still
that you only
Aki.
saw one
Aki is the
season?
guy with
Chainsaw
the
Man?
sword, the one who tries to beat the shit out of
Put a
Denji, but
poll.
Denji kicks
Hold
him
on,
in the
wait.
balls.
He said it here. Put a poll. Put a poll for what?
Huh?
Tell me which one,
Talking to
Tiger.
me?
No, Tiger. Pay attention to the chat, bro. Pay attention.
Yeah, there's
Read
only one
and
season,
talk so you know
Tiger.
what's going on
Right.
in life. So yes, Tiger said put a poll. For what? Couldn't tell you.
Got it. Okay.
Couldn't
Well,
tell you. Couldn't
Okay.
tell you at
So
all.
yeah, I don't know. Like,
Tell me what you want
I
to
love
poll
the
for. Let me
characters,
end
the
this
chemistry
poll.
they have with each other.
One Punch
Aki
Man.
and Denji, like they start off as just
kinda forgot he
fucking
said.
bipolar opposites, but their relationship becomes really nice over time, and especially when Power's thrown into the mix, you can tell that they annoy the shit out of each other.
Yeah,
but
they do.
all care about each other, and you never got to it. But episode 6, there was a really strong moment that made me love Aki a lot, and the character development and the growth and the character how they interact with each other. It makes the show
Aki's
really
the guy
special.
who can put like his
Oh,
finger in a
yeah,
circle and he
yo,
like
that's so
destroys
dope.
whatever he can
He
see
goes
in it.
con and then he fucking the fox thing just eats the shit out of everything in his way and shit.
Is there anything that he can't eat?
No, he can eat anything
no, but Aki gets affected every time he uses
He gets
that
a cut.
power. Yeah.
or some
So-
sort of personal injury. Their contracts, they gain something for helping him, and by that, it's eating some of him. But you know, Yeah.
All right. All right.
Well,
And
the
then-
show itself is actually really good. I think it's hilarious.
Real quick, guys, look at the screen right now.
Oh, fully cool.
Have you seen this anime where the guy has
A horn coming
For
out of
all
his head.
intents and
Fully
purposes.
Cooley is
Oh
pretty
my
good.
God,
penis
don't say
coming
it.
out of his
Don't
forehead?
Say it.
Fully
it's a
Cooley is
penis,
the
guys,
one.
coming out of his forehead?
Have you guys seen Fully Cooley?
Have you
I think
guys
it's really
watched
good.
this shit?
Fully Cooley's good. Shintaro, you like the classics. Have you seen
I
Fully
have
Cooley?
not watched this.
Fully Cooley?
Samurai Sword is my boy. Is he Samurai Sword?
No, that's not Sam. His name is Naoto. Or
Oh,
Naoto. Whatever the heck. But yeah, Fully... you haven't watched it. Bruh, you're supposed to be into the classics. But yeah.
This is nobody is into this classic man.
IGN...
He
hey, let
has
me listen to this.
a
Let me
penis that pops out of his forehead.
No. Listen to this.
It's the guitar, I think.
Listen to this.
Oh fuck.
IGN named it one of the top 10 greatest anime ever created.
Okay,
and not to mention it's very
IGN is a
critically
bunch
acclaimed.
of freaking poser as nobodies. They're just random people who are online who just say things.
Gee, online.
The language is absurd, money.
I'm just saying.
Like, yeesh. I don't know.
How's
I love the
penis is not a bad word.
I love the creativity behind Fully Cooley. I get it. It can be a little wild
Nah, I
at
haven't
times,
watched
but
that.
I
Shintaro,
appreciate
personally,
that no
I
matter
wouldn't say
what
no
fucking shit they do.
To Jimeno's request.
Crazy
Who's
Taco is
Jimeno?
in the chat. Code Geese, that's considered, that's another one that's very highly regarded.
Crazy
Crazy
never seen-
Taco is back. Welcome
We know
back,
who you are
Crazy
now,
Taco.
Crazy Taco.
Yes.
But we're not gonna say it, right?
You're not fooled up. Well, oh yeah, because if we say a name, God knows that
Welcome
there's
to
no other
the
name in the world that's that
chat.
way.
So Crazy Taco, we have me and my
I was
parents.
Denji, I would smash
no,
him
wow,
in.
I'm sorry. No. C-Money and Doodle, I'm sorry. No, forget everything I said.
What are
Me,
you
C-Money, and Doodle, we watched One Piece, which was One Punch Man, which was great. We watched Naruto, which was promising. And we watched, well, we're going to get into the next
Well,
one, but
right
we're talking
now,
about Naruto
we're
right
talking about
now. Fully Cooley.
Naruto,
no.
right? Well,
No.
What?
We were talking about Chainsaw Man.
That's the
Chainsaw
one.
Man,
Yes,
yes.
Chainsaw Man. Crazy Taco, back me up here. Chainsaw Man's a shit. Chainsaw Man's fucking shit. It's awesome. It's amazing.
I mean, I'm not
Listen,
saying that
I
it's gone. I
think
just hate
Chainsaw Man
Denji. That's
is-
my problem with the
But
show.
why? Because listen,
Because of
this
that
guy had
stupidity.
nothing going for
Yo,
himself.
Crazy Taco said it's awesome. He said it's awesome. Look,
and
let's
you
fucking go.
also have to. That's
I can
right.
confirm. Shit. Look at it.
Am I the only one who
That's
like an
my
anime
boy.
but forget the anime name character? I don't know anybody's name, Tiger, so you're good.
Hey, can you name the main character
No,
of Jujutsu
you're
Kaisen?
not the only one that forgets. I don't even remember like in general names.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
hard
yeah.
to
All
remember.
right, all right.
so-
How about this? Can you name the main character in Spy Family? What's his name?
Lloyd?
Twilight.
Twilight, Lloyd, same shit. Yeah.
Look at that. Both of us, we fill each other's gaps.
Oh,
You know
Jujutsu
what I'm
There we
saying?
Kaisen.
go.
Look at that. Crazy Taco knows it's Itadori. Well, Yuji Itadori. Yep, that's correct. Look at that. And Lloyd. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that.
Okay,
That Taco
fam.
is ready to
So-
spice up the competition.
Go ahead.
Listen, this is the thing.
The females.
Um,
Shintaro, you're a simp, bro. It's not just the
Bro,
females.
bro,
It's a
bro.
story.
Are you on drugs, dude?
He said he likes Chainsaw Man because of the females.
Okay,
He's simping
Okay.
so hard for Makima, bro.
bro. How about you?
Yeah, and so are you,
Yeah,
clown.
dude. Like, what the fuck?
And so are you.
Makima's hot as fuck,
Alright?
but she's not the only reason I like it. There's a story
Okay.
to it too. I like
She's
I
the
like the
main
characters,
reason
the
you
story.
like it.
Shintaro, I agreed, absolutely. Who is Sasuke, brother? Sasuke is the friend / rival in Naruto.
That's right. Yeah, that's an interesting. Who is Sasuke brother?
Sasuke.
Go.
Sasuke. Sasuke.
Sasuke.
But yeah,
Sasuke.
he was barely in that episode we saw, but he was the kid that went after the girl, Sakura, the pink hair fuck after the exam. He was like, "Oh my god, I love you, Sasuke," and he's the guy with the blue hair who had like the
No,
spiky
no.
hair.
Sasuke's brother.
Itachi.
Yeah, blessing Shintaro. I feel you. I get it. They really put a lot of emphasis on the ladies of Chainsaw.
On
Man.
those ladies.
They do.
They do.
And this is the thing. I feel like the relationship between him and I'm blanking out.
Power or Makima? Power's
course.
the crazy bitch.
Power.
Makima's
It's
the...
like so much more natural, right? Like obviously Makima has her own interests like she's kind of using him for
Makima's the one who keeps him on the leash.
Yes, she keeps him on
Power
a leash.
is the one that is aggressive.
She's also a
and
demon,
she's like
you
a
know? I love
vampire.
their
Yeah.
relationship for some reason. And I don't know.
Yeah.
So why don't we do a poll?
Okay.
And
let's do
then
a poll.
whose relationship do you prefer? Denji and Power or Denji and Makima?
Oh.
I'm interested to hear this and see what happens.
Which
And
do
this is
you
the difference,
prefer?
though. Like, he was not feeling the whole thing. He was pretty shocked after he grabbed Power's knockers, right? He was super into it, but then he got to touch Makima's knockers, and he has these feelings for her, and I think that's what's so captivating for him.
Don't forget too that he also kicked that guy's cock.
Oh my
a whole
God!
bunch.
God, yo,
So
how
he was
funny
touching
was
that
that
too. So I feel
scene?
like he's all over the place.
He's all over the place
Because he spent a lot of time with his foot by that dude's. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that scene was hilarious.
It was very extra. It was
He
very
just-
extra.
I don't
Yo,
think.
that's his name, Aki?
Aki,
Yeah,
Aki,
this
yeah.
dude has no nuts.
Yes,
Those nuts have been
Obliterated.
cracked, bro.
they have been
Crack
crushed.
nuts. Best thing in the
I'm
show.
pretty sure when you watch it, if you put it in slow motion, you
Why, Denji,
see
I am
after
here,
the
not
last
now, I am
kick
here.
that Aki's nuts came out of his mouth. It's in slow motion. You gotta catch it right there, but you just see them come right out of his mouth. It's really fucked up. It's fucking horrible.
Devil came in with
I'm just
each
saying,
nutsack, man.
Like Denji's mind goes from I want to squeeze titties to I want to kick nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like he's in both spectrums. I'm not quite sure where he sits.
He's cracking the crap out of those nuts, but he's like all into the titties.
Smacking
though.
those nuts
but
with his feet.
It's
Listen,
interesting.
it's hilarious. I feel like they just, by the way, Blessings like, I'm
Yo, they
here,
are
Makima and Power. Listen.
The three of them.
This
Why
is the
Denji
thing.
out here? Oh shit,
So-
Blessing, that's funny.
The thing is, though, that
Listen, you'll be a better fit, all right? Denji doesn't deserve anybody.
but
Oh my
Denji
Blessing, you
is
just
a
take his place.
teenage
He's not a
boy.
bad guy. He's like, what, 15, 16, whatever the
That's
heck?
the thing.
Yeah,
and
he's a
that's-
little horny. Who cares?
But that's
But I
the
don't- I just- I wish
situation.
he could have been
feel
horny
like
without literally. Listen, I can't be blamed for
I
taking
deserve Power and Makima.
what I take.
I deserve both of this.
Everybody wants them both.
Sex appeals.
When they did that, when he was sitting broke as shit in his bed with nothing in his life, and all he can think about, instead of saying, man, I wish I could have some food tomorrow. Man, I wish I didn't live in this trash garbage place. Man, I wish I had some heat or some clothes or some friends or some family. No. I wish before I die to grab some titties.
Well, that's not what he said. He wants
to lay a
score.
girl or some
No, he wants
shit.
to score with a girl.
Score with a girl.
And before he said that, he was having bread. He's like, man, I wish I could have some jam on this bread.
Yeah, but
But listen,
it's
if
just
you
so
never
stupid.
did it, you really want to spend your life and not get a chance to go ahead and get some?
You not get a chance to
You know what I'm
fuck.
saying?
I mean, but in the world of things you can wish for,
You
wish for
make-
something that'll
He
let
didn't
you
have a genie.
live.
Like he
He didn't
wouldn't
have a
want to
damn genie. He was just hoping.
Everybody
all right?
Purple Bird said everyone has their own life goals, C-Money.
There you go. Exactly. Exactly.
I will hope that you all would think past the titties and wish for something else before titties came into the picture.
I mean, that depends how big they are.
Oh my god!
If they're small titties, maybe I could live. But, you know.
Calm down. Calm down.
All right. Look who's talking.
Calm down, bro.
Look who's talking now.
I'm just saying,
Imagine
it's not
if
the
it was
only
Goku
good
instead of
aspect.
Nine-Tails
But there's
Naruto.
obviously other stuff, you know?
Yeah, that would be dope if he had.
Bro, then his first
If he-
his first kiss. You guys never got to the first kiss where he kissed Timino, who was super drunk, and while they were kissing, she started vomiting.
Ew.
And
I
he's
saw
vomiting in his
that. It was
mouth.
In his mouth?
disgusting.
And the worst part is that he accidentally swallowed it.
Oh my god, that was
pretty
so
bad.
nasty. So nasty.
You guys never got to that part, but
Oh, I did. I saw that. That was
Oh.
disgusting.
Listen, Blessing.
legendary
You
Emmy
gotta
moments.
pick one, and in your mind,
Blessing's
just
struggling,
put
yo.
yourself
Do a poll.
as Denji.
No. How about this? Do a poll. Let's end this poll, all right?
all right. Well, everybody wants power anyway for Denji.
There
Yeah,
we
let's-
go. So
we're
let's
We're
put
gonna
a
do
poll.
Who do you prefer, Blessing? I got you,
Yep.
Blessing. I'll hook you
We
up.
got you, Blessing.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh, it's always I
We'll
would
hook you
low-key
up.
swallow that vomit. What?
We
You're
got
going to
you.
have to choose, Blessing.
So blessing for real. Oh my gosh.
Which do you prefer? Blessing. Blessing and Makima?
Oh,
Or
shit.
Blessing and Power? There we go.
All right.
Now,
all
Blessing,
right.
we will save you the heartache of having
There
to
we
choose.
go.
Shit,
We will
but that's
choose for
sex
you.
appeal. Dang it, Mock.
And I don't know. I feel based off this conversation, I feel like you would prefer Makima.
I feel,
Makima would be your
but
thing. You want Makima to leash you
I
up a
don't
little bit.
want
That's what I think.
Makima, taking advantage of Blessing in any way.
Shintaro says me next, please. Shintaro, why?
I would never be with Makima. Oh my god! You're telling me if Makima asked to bark for you, like you would not?
Yo,
Bruh.
Crazy Taco said I will
I
never
wanna
wanna
take
be
advantage
with
of me anytime.
Makima.
Let me help
All
you
right.
out, Crazy Taco. I'm not gonna.
What?
I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna stop right there.
Yes, I wouldn't.
Yes,
Oh,
I
well,
would.
this is so productive.
Makima.
I would
let
only
her
bark
take
for mommy
advantage of me
Makima,
anytime.
bruh.
Oh, this is so productive.
I mean, it's fair
I would
enough.
definitely bark for Mommy Makima. Dude, it's fine.
Do it. It's fine. Hey, I see Akira. Yeah, Akira.
He's like, this
Akira's
is so
awesome. Akira's
productive.
awesome.
Oh my god.
Yeah, CMoney and Doodle, we watched Akira a while back, Shintaro, and I don't know, Akira is definitely like nothing else out there. It's really
Akira
fun.
was wild.
It was
a
pretty
bit-
epic. And it's not
It
even
was a
like
bit much, I think. When,
It
like,
is
towards
graphic
the end,
as
that
Yeah,
big blob
that
of,
big blob
that shit
of-
was
the
disgusting.
body
Oh my
horror
gosh,
shit.
yes.
It's
That
a
was
commentary.
crazy,
It takes us in
but-
2019. It's a commentary in the world how basically the world's so oblivious to what the heck's going on with these bikers and shit. Like how these kids are growing up so shittily and how no one really gives a shit. And it shows how the corrupt power, like he's so powerless that the moment he gets power, he destroys everything. That's how little power people have. And that's why anytime people get that little ounce of power, people go fucking nuts. Look at like the corrupt politicians and shit who control everything and how people get away with so much. It's a metaphor for understanding how little power people have and how dangerous that power can be.
See, that's how fast I go from, man, that looked cool to like, never in my life would I watch that shit again.
But
I wanna hear no
graphically,
goddamn
it's
commentary about no
aged
cartoons.
so well, by the
Yes,
way.
it did.
Graphically, because
And the
when you
animation is insane.
that AMV you made, it's freaking awesome.
I mean, remember, this is 88 this came out.
That's
so the fact that it looks
crazy.
like that. It looks better than animation-wise than most other shows even today. So
yep,
that's
I
impressive
agree
alone.
100% with that.
Blessing, I see that. I get that.
Blessing, you're
Shintaro,
stuck with
same thing.
Makima, right?
Seems like Makima's the winner, bro.
There we go. Blessing and Makima. There we go. All right.
Well, Akira, like, see that last part? Like, it gets so, I don't know. I guess there's a subset of people who like different things for different reasons, right? And I'm not like let me see the most graphic, disgusting shit in the world. Like, that's not my forte.
I mean, that's weird. I don't like body horror. Like, I find it kind of
Like,
gross.
see, that's just, I mean, but the animation, you can't, like,
It's
knock
fucking
it,
gorgeous.
right?
You can't knock the animation.
it's
yeah.
insane.
100%.
It's insane.
And what makes Akira different is that not only is it framed at 26 frames per second instead of 20 like typically, but usually what they do is that they animate body parts. And there's a scene where they're still,
Yeah,
but
it's
their
very
mouth's moving, so they
gross.
animate only the mouth area. Akira,
Yeah.
they drew every single part of the body, every single frame. That's why they move like humans. There's no like where they're never completely still. They
That's
always
probably
move.
why fucking One Piece is so trash. That animation is
Oh my gosh.
shit.
Yes.
garbage, bro.
Yes. I have to see like the 1000th episode and see if it gets any better because damn.
I mean, I heard that the
what's
whole thing
CMS,
that by
Crazy
episode
Taco?
1000, they
CSM?
cracked out with the
The fuck is
animation and its like commemoration, and they went absolutely ridiculous with the animation. I saw a clip and I'm like, holy shit, that's fucking One Piece.
Lesson, you have not seen
So-
Akira? Listen, the actual everything, it's like really good to be able like to appreciate like how far people can go with animation to really make it look
Chainsaw
good.
Man.
But Chainsaw Man.
Like you
got it.
can not understand the story, but just
like,
gawking at how
the
beautifully
disgusting
enticing
shit is where it goes too far for me. Like I literally was like, I don't even want to keep seeing. I mean, it was already towards the end, but it was like, I was like,
holy
already too
shit.
far in. You know what I'm
This is
saying?
it. This is it for me. All right.
I'll
all
never
right.
watch it again.
Shintaro has asked, so
What did he ask?
let's do the poll. Shintaro and Makima or Shintaro and Power?
Now, wait,
Okay.
we actually did not get to finish the shows we watched because
Okay,
remember, we also got to
will.
see.
We will. It's not over.
Oh.
Life is still going to continue.
all right.
We're just checking
Yeah.
out the way the world feels for our boy Shintaro.
And
So
oh, yeah.
Crazy Taco
Demons.
cannot wait for season 2 of Chainsaw
Oh,
Man.
I can't wait! I'm so annoyed. They have not
So we
announced
only
it
have
yet.
one
It's
season of this
frustrating.
thing?
Yes.
I'll power through it. I'm going to power through
You
it.
gotta. We
gonna power
like
through
it.
The ending is cracked out as fuck. Like that last episode is like a drug trip. It's fucking cracked out. That it's really where things go, what the flying
What's her
fuck
name?
is going on in the
Makima.
hypest
Makima.
way.
I
said
It's really
Makami.
weird. It ends in a way that's like, what the
Makima.
fuck happens? And then it's like, but there's no season 2 confirmation. They didn't confirm that shit. And see
There's
how
no
long
way
it took?
it's not coming back. They
You gotta
did
know better. You know, they just want to wait until they get you.
Yeah.
hooked.
They want to leave you hooked.
Like when it comes to the
All
first
right.
season, they
It's
made an artwork and they just
Boom.
confirmed.
Who do you want? I can tell you right now who I think. For
I think,
sure, I feel
think I know.
Power.
Yeah, I think you
think
and
Shintaro
Power.
wants Power. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
think
He wants Makima. He wants those
I
juicy
think he
something
wants
wild.
something wild.
Something
Yeah,
wild,
yeah, yeah.
you know?
milk jugs, those knockouts.
Mommy Power.
Jeez.
See, he
Yeah,
said Power.
there
Yeah,
we
I know it. I
go.
felt it. I felt
We know our boy.
But I don't know.
Now
The
here's
people
the
are
thing.
half and half right now.
Oh.
Look, keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Chainsaw Man looked even better in more detail than Jujutsu Kaisen did. Meanwhile, it took 3 years for Jujutsu Kaisen to get season 3. It came out in 2020. In 2023, it's finally getting season 2. Chainsaw Man, one season. It took 2 years since it was announced and showed artwork for it, and it's not even announced. They announced it right away. So with Chainsaw Man, it's gonna take forever, bruh. That's gonna be fucking obnoxious. So wait, my god.
I mean,
well, hopefully it won't.
but I mean, do you really feel that way? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you really feel like, yo, I'm counting fucking down every moment of my life?
Well, no, I was
Or do you feel like whenever it shows up, you're gonna be like, oh shit, here it is. I'm gonna watch it.
I mean, that's what I initially felt when I finished watching. I'm like, that was the final episode and shit. How long is it gonna be till season 2? I mean, it's not the same way like how like Attack on Titan had been like fucking like finally fucking this fall. It's finally fucking going down. The last episode. Holy shit.
Well, that Attack on Titan shit was just stupid.
It's
Waiting
not
that long
stupid.
waiting that long
Waiting
to
that long,
to come
yeah,
out
to
with
get it
another
going.
fucking episode or
Bro,
whatever.
I
the
can't
hell.
wait. Now, the
Like,
thing
get
is
out my
that
face.
every single episode in the final season has been an absolute masterpiece. I can understand why it takes so long. The animation is flawless. Looks insane.
What's
I would
Tsunade?
happily let them take that long and have the episodes
Tsunade?
look as good as it is than
Man,
for it to
man.
come out as shit.
First off, Crazy Taco wants himself some power too.
Hey, yo, he wants
He
that
said that was
I
the
think
best
everybody's
choice.
feeling power.
Yeah.
But
And
who's
he wants
Tsunade?
Tsunade or Hinata.
Who are these people?
They're both characters in Naruto. Tsunade is
In
infamous for
Naruto,
having giant
alright.
tits, and Hinata
God.
is Naruto's bitch. So yeah,
All right, Crazy Taco and Tsani,
Tsunade,
Or-
Tsunade,
Tsunade.
Tsunade, and Hanada,
All right, get to
Hinata.
it.
Hinata, whatever the heck. So
All right.
yeah,
So
All right, Shintaro, you
Shintaro
and Power.
is the one. You made it.
Power's the one.
those huge.
Oh my god, it has huge mommy milkers. Jesus Christ.
What the heck?
Fucking shit.
What is happening here, you guys?
my god.
This is a cursed chat.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh
that's
my god, you guys are
Which
bugging out.
do you prefer?
Oh my god, Madman, you better cut it
Yeah,
out.
fall back,
you
bro.
hear that?
Fall back.
I'm the one who takes it too far.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
geez.
Okay, yes.
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 Of course I do. Oh my god.
Oh my
Always 18
god, you
plus.
guys are
You said it,
crazy.
Purpleberry. Oh yeah, I love to talk about shit that is awesome. There's another show after Naruto.
Wait, what's the name of the other person? Hitamada?
Hinata.
Hinata?
Hinata.
What?
Hinata.
H-I-T-N-A.
N-A-T-A. H-I-N-A-T-A.
Hinata.
All right,
Hit nada.
Crazy Taco.
So
let's see.
hit nothing.
Let's see who you're gonna
Madman is
end
slowly
up
becoming
with.
one of us.
Let's see.
Shit. It's true. Nah, he deserves Tsunade.
Yeah, he is.
Tsunade's got the big. Let's see. There we go. The
I don't
bonus
know any of these
features.
people.
There we go.
Listen, vote with your heart.
Tsunade.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
you want
vote with your
Tsunade.
tits,
You know he wants
apparently.
Tsunade.
Look at this shit. Look at it in front of us while we're watching.
That's my
It
AMV,
is.
you
It's such a
guys.
good one.
Yeah, that Chainsaw Man shit is fire. We have welcomed Madman to our group. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I
let's put the
cannot
music on for a
ignore it
little
any
bit. See.
longer. But yeah,
Yes.
so
Yes.
what am I thinking?
Yes. It's so dope, guys. Yes.
Heck yeah! Shintaro said blessing for real. Madman's just like us.
I have a poll next.
This is proven. This is proven.
You gotta appreciate
Madman
how
is slowly becoming one of us. Blessing said that he's been.
Yeah. He's just unleashing it now.
and you gotta appreciate how they made a new ending song and sequence for every goddamn episode. They made a new song and ending for the show every time. It was never the same. Like, geez, that much effort was poured into it. Holy shit.
Look, see, Crazy Taco. See, he has a soft side. See, he's like a jelly sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
God.
Got the toasted bread on the outside, but he's jelly on the inside. He says Sunada, but if he's going with his heart, it's Sunada.
Ending 4 is my second
Always
favorite.
with your heart, Crazy
big three.
Taco.
Well, everybody
Always
said
with
fuck
your
your heart,
heart.
and they all did Sunada.
Yeah, shit.
So that's the way that works. Shintaro,
Yeah,
what are
Shintaro,
you,
he said the 4th ending's his favorite, which that's my second favorite. I like that one a lot.
What's the next poll we're going to put up?
Ending 3 is just too fucking epic. So, yeah.
The big 3 what,
fire.
Purple?
I'm sorry, we're talking about Chainsaw Man ending songs, and the 4th ending. This song is just like a upbeat, fun song.
I'm thinking
I like
with
that one a
Lust,
lot.
not heart.
I'm thinking with Lust, not heart. Hey, yo. That's a little sauce, bro.
I feel like that's why Chainsaw Man is so liked here.
Yeah.
They're all dingy. Everybody here is fucking dingy. Every single one of you is dingy. Yes, but I like you guys. I don't like the drawn one. That's the problem. Oh,
I did
that
get
was
the
good.
manga,
All
which
of
I
our-
can't wait to read. I'm excited for that.
This ain't no.
You're just like me for real.
Nintendo shit right here.
So
Out of
yeah,
here.
that's pretty
get
fire.
back.
I don't know.
Let's go.
Chainsaw Man comes from Mappa. There is part of the new. You know how back in the day there was a big 3 like Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach.
Did you? Oh, listen, everybody, hold
Chainsaw-
on 1 second, because I don't know who was in here when this was on. Probably not everybody. Check
That's
this one
right,
out.
Purple Berry.
right?
That's right.
Listen to this one. Okay,
Oh.
check this out. Check this out.
Oh, this one's
Oh my
fire.
gosh,
Ready?
listen to this. Let's pay attention to this, you guys.
Bakugo, I like
This is my
Bakugo a
shit.
lot.
Ready?
Seku's cool too.
What the fuck just happened?
Click on it.
Wait, come on, don't be a bitch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the chicken dance is my favorite.
Beware, motherfucker, cause the king is back.
My name is Ho.
Hey, that Goku got that stare, bro.
Let's
go.
Oh shit, Goku pushing through people. This came out really good.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you like my mix? That was my mix.
That was CMoney's mix.
Bruh.
That was my mix.
Yeah, he did
I
ask for
like
that one. I don't know. We sleep on Dragon Ball, but Goku's a shit.
Well, Goku's such a fucking G.
Goku's a goat.
Yeah.
He's just like so badass. It's like he's not even trying. Like literally not even trying.
Thank you,
He could blow
Shintaro.
up, he could blow
Thanks,
up a planet
Shintaro.
by
Appreciate
accident.
it. Doodle made the video, but I put that little. I did the little mix in the beginning.
Yeah, that
you know what I'm saying?
DJ mix, yo. That was CMoney.
That one part. Yeah, he basically deserves
no, I did
No,
the
no,
end
no.
too,
He did
bro.
the end too. He
Don't
did
try to
the
play
end
me.
too.
Try to play
Oh,
me.
sure.
Shit. What's going
I'm
on
trying
here?
to fuck you over. Oh, Ultra Instinct Goku. Yeah, that's sick.
What's happening over here?
I don't know. There's a lot of
People
classics
always
that are
become more
undeniable.
attractive when they have
What's
a
cool about it is that
beautiful
you can watch an
personality.
episode or two.
Oh.
and just
That
understand
is
what's
true.
Purple Berry.
That
Imagine
is
if
true,
some
Purple
OG anime
Berry.
reboot-
That was so
Oh,
sweet.
Crazy Taco. You heard the rumor that
Nobody's listening to that.
nobody
They
cares
don't
about
care.
that.
No, you
Nope.
hear this, you hear that. Nobody want to hear that.
You know what would actually kind of make me more interested in Naruto? There's a rumor that Naruto is going to be remade completely by Mappa with no filler, just the core story, but by Mappa, the people who made Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Hell's Paradise. I'm not even that big of a fan, but I would check it out just because I know the image will be peak. That would be pretty sick alone. I would at least check it out. That would be pretty fire.
Hello, Tiger.
Huh? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Beast is funding it.
I heard that's a rumor that he contacted them and he wanted, because he's an anime fan. He likes
What does
Naruto. That's one of
Shintaro
his
say?
favorites. And apparently the rumors that he called him on the phone was like, bro, I would love if you remade Naruto.
Cool.
Here's this much money. And he's like, okay. Because he's got that much
Nice.
money. Did you know that he's been an anime fan. Did you know that his favorite anime is Attack on Titan?
Oh,
Yeah, it's his
okay.
favorite
Well,
one.
Well, okay, so talking on
All right.
that, let's get back to what
yes.
we've been
Yes.
watched, right? So,
So,
Naruto, we watched.
After Naruto, they
what was
watched
next?
a classic called the original Cowboy Bebop. We didn't get to finish the episode, and I remember it. That was a good one. It sucks we didn't get to finish it. But I don't know. Cowboy Bebop is one of those classics. It's like, you can feel its impact even today, and despite it being so old, it's still engaging, and I think it's a great show. What do you guys think about it?
I kind of can continue watching that. It's very slick, very 007.
We gotta
I'm
finish
digging
that
it.
episode after this
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, it does. Honestly, one of the key things that I felt when watching it is kind of like it really felt like Guardians in the Galaxy type deal.
Yeah.
Like it
You
didn't
know,
feel
like
cheap.
a space pirate.
Very,
you know what I'm
very
saying?
modern. Very, yeah.
He's a
I
bounty
enjoyed it.
hunter.
And that opening theme song, bro. That
And
slaps.
you were right, Madman. He's so slick.
He's
Like,
like
there's
an anime
something
John
very
Wick a little
cool about Spike.
Blessing, what relationship you talking about?
I'm confused of this relationship. What do you mean? Cowboy Bebop did get a remake, Netflix live action remake. And while a lot of people hated it, I actually thought there were parts of it that were really good.
I don't think that's what
But-
Shintaro was suggesting.
Oh.
I think he was talking about like actually
An animation
remaking
remake?
it in
I don't know.
animation with,
Cowboy
like,
Bebop's not. It's like
current-day
it's one of those
animation.
shows you probably just shouldn't fuck with. Like I feel like that if it was made
Shintaro,
today, it
wrong
wouldn't be the
person.
same. Not to mention, other than the fact that it's old and has some culturally outdated stuff. But because that, like, all the voice acting was perfect. It was like lightning in a bottle, especially the English one. And I feel like the animation has some sort of like, you could feel the hand-drawn aesthetic, and it takes a show a long way. It's part of the charm of it. And I feel like that's like, that animation, it was from an era that cannot be replicated. Especially with digital animation, it would just look like another quality enough anime. And that, I feel like that it's just the way it is perfect. I think that it shouldn't be toyed with. Because it's kind of pointless. The show is still good even now, so I don't think there's any point to remaking it or redrawing it. So, you know.
Okay.
I agree with Man, yeah, Shintaro. I mean, it's not wrong to want to remake, but, you know, that's just what I feel.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like it's a pretty dope show. I love the animation's really great. And I feel like whoever made that show is like a film fan, you know,
Right.
like they
He is
like
a
the
film fan.
shots all mattered, you know, like it wasn't just show me this. It was
Like the
giving you an
cinematography.
idea of the cinematography, the setting.
Like
you
when
saw
shit
the
went
dog
red
laying
in slow
down, like
motion,
it's just
and you can like
random
tell.
shots
It
to
was
let you know
well
what was
thought
going
out,
on.
right?
Like the angles
Absolutely.
were unique. It wasn't just a straight shot of them looking at I'm shooting shit and whatever.
Yeah, I agree 100%. All right, so
Oh, and before all of that, before they
Yes.
watch any of that,
Let's
the
talk
night
about
before, and even a little bit before One Piece, they checked out Attack on Titan for the very first time.
we did, you
Yeah.
guys. We
The
did.
reception was pretty interesting. Oshi no Ko. Oh, we'll get to that, but I heard about it. It's from people who make Love is War. Yeah, sorry. We watched Attack on Titan last night. They have some opinions. I think it's amazing. I can understand. I don't like. I like. This is the first time I'm watching it in English. I've seen clips of it in English, but I watch it in Japanese. I love the voice acting in Japanese. Everything's perfect. I don't like the English version. Like I can tell why you wouldn't get in with the characters. Aaron sounds obnoxious as fucking English. Like
Yeah,
I don't know why. His voice
listen,
cracks every 2 seconds.
If
It's
I was
annoying.
sitting here saying, man, I can't stand hearing this show, I would be like, I know exactly what you're talking about, man. But the reality is, it had nothing to do with the voice.
Yeah,
It
it
had
was
everything to do with what the show was.
okay. So you want to go first?
No, you
go ahead.
hit him. You hit him with that sweet chin
Yeah,
music.
Shintaro gets it. He doesn't like it.
Sweet chin music. Well, listen, there were aspects of the show that had potential, right? But this is the problem. So we did start. You kind of get into it a little bit as it goes on.
Apparently,
But
Mikasa's side especially.
I cannot get past the freaking animation. The choice that they made with the animation. Those
season one doesn't look
Titans are freaking like so plain.
The
I
first
don't
season
know.
didn't have that big of a budget, so obviously it didn't look great. 2 is where the animation started. It looked way better in season 2. Season 3 was the same shit. Final season, by that point, people loved the show, and it was super successful.
Yeah,
Comic was
you know what?
selling millions
What?
of units and shit.
C-Money, what is this?
That's wow.
Wow, that's highly disrespectful. All right?
I'm just giving you a
highly
preview
disrespectful.
of what's going to happen when I get on the mic about this.
Bruh.
But listen.
Well, hey.
So,
Attack on Titan or One Piece? Go.
Attack on Titan.
There we
Attack
go.
on Titan,
There
yes,
we
for sure.
go. It's not super trash.
So listen, I didn't like the art style that they chose.
I would just not vote.
Crazy
yeah, Chris
Taco,
Taco
we
has
know
some-
you don't like that
He
show.
has some respect. Chris
We
Taco
know
has
you don't
respect.
like that show, Crazy Taco.
We've made peace already. I respect
Just
Naruto,
vote.
but I don't like
It's
it.
okay.
He respects Attack on Titan, but he doesn't like it. We already respect each other.
Just hit it. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, bro, fuck that shit.
Fuck you.
It's fucking trash.
Keep it
Fucking
real.
piece of
Keep
shit.
it real.
Fucking piece of shit.
Yo, it's so. All right, are you done?
No, I
okay,
was
okay,
just
okay.
getting started, but
All
you're
right.
busy causing
Sorry. I
situations.
just can't wait.
Okay, so the art style, I'm not digging it. Also, the fact that it takes so long to kind of get to the story
Crazy
and
Taco.
what matters.
That's what Crazy Taco just said. He don't have
It's-
the attention span for
Yeah,
it.
I don't have it. I don't have the patience. Tell me what's going
Patience
on.
is the real answer.
I need to know right now.
You have to have patience to say, man, I hope that as my eyes are injecting all this garbage into them,
Wow.
that I don't get fucking pink eye and go blind. That one day it'll be fucking worth it. And guess what? It's not fucking worth it. Okay?
Well, hey, you're
Even the best parts
C-Money,
are the worst
you
parts
tell
of
me all
other
the
shows.
time not to speak factual. I
All
talk
right.
one thing about Teen Titans Go being mid, and I'm the piece of shit. But
Listen.
you are definitively saying Attack on Titan is garbage and nothing more.
Listen.
Meanwhile, it's one of the only shows to have a perfect score on IMDb and Metacritic, and is the most in-demand show in 2023 and 2022.
Well, if
I don't
the
know, your odds are
reviewer
pretty
was like
second-guessing.
you, then he would give it a perfect
Maybe
score.
you have a shitty opinion.
I don't think so.
When
Plus, he was
everyone else
caught off
loves the show.
guard with the trash.
You're the only
absolute
person who doesn't
trash.
like it. I think there's something wrong there.
I can't vote. I can't vote for this.
No, listen.
Okay,
Okay, she's still going. Doodle's going.
Okay.
You got this.
I just need you to
Get
shut
it.
up.
Get
so
'em.
listen. Okay. Shut up.
Get 'em.
First of all, we got to respect the fact that Madman loves this show and it's his favorite animated show.
I'm just saying,
But
I
this
agree
is
with
the
that.
thing.
But you
I
can't
agree.
run around. Let me
Hold
ask you
on.
this real quick.
Can I finish?
Wait, but can you?
I'm
This is
sorry.
insane.
We're all
I do
feeling
not
way
take back
too
the fact
passionate
it's
about
better than
this.
Spy Family.
Everybody
All right.
shut it
Continue,
out.
Jesus
continue.
Christ.
All right?
Continue.
Bitch.
What?
I don't know
just-
what he's talking hella shit.
I said that I do not care, and I still stick with the fact that it's better than Spy Family and Jujutsu Kaisen.
Dude, it was just
Okay.
in the poll
Guys,
before,
let's not
and
start
nobody wanted that shit.
this
Oh,
new-
it's game
Oh my
time.
God.
All right,
These
calm
people
yourself.
haven't seen anything past 2020. That's the problem. They probably haven't even seen the show.
Okay.
All right,
So
save
I'm
your
not
crocodile
gonna.
tears.
Thank you, Taro.
Everybody,
Go
chill.
ahead. Go ahead,
I'm
Doodle.
not gonna say
Go ahead,
it's
Doodle.
it's not trash.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
It's just garbage.
It's the animation.
Okay.
It's not great. I am not digging the Titan, the big one where you see just the face.
Colossal?
That's cool.
That's a cool
But
one.
literally, it's like gigantic naked people running around
Without
that
a dick.
have not worked out in a while.
Horrible.
So it's a situation
Artistic
like
views.
we want to see other things on TV,
Hey, yo.
you know. But the other big deal is that I feel like they're not telling the story right, because when you get to like episode 6 or 7 and they go in on Mikasa, like you kind of want to know more.
Tiger, no need.
She's my favorite
You know?
character in the show.
No
She
need.
is my favorite
Yeah, look
part
at
of the
that.
show
Look at that
too.
footage. Look at
like
that.
for her,
Hey,
I
who's
may want
Daki,
to
guys?
see it.
Who's
Daki?
Daki? Tiger
Daki?
asked about.
Do you mean Dabi?
Who is Daki? Well, everybody's writing Daki.
Daki is not
D-A-K-I.
Daki's not an Attack on Titan character.
I don't know if he's on Attack on Titan. I'm
No,
just
he's
talking
not.
about in
I'm
life.
saying he's not. Daki.
Okay,
Aki,
it might be another
Denji
place.
and Aki. Oh my god. Are you still about Chainsaw Man, you guys? Jeez. It's Denji and Aki. They want them together. Jeez.
Blessing, I would low key let Daki.
Well, yeah,
step
like
on
look
me.
at the screen.
Who
Like that's
is
season
Daki?
3 footage. It looks beautiful.
Oh,
It looks
from are they
gorgeous.
talking about Demon Slayer?
Are you
I have
guys
no
looking?
idea.
No. Demon Slayer is not Daki. Daki is. Oh, Daki is a demon.
Yeah.
Shit. Sorry, I haven't watched season 2. I think it's a
Ain't
season
no
2 character.
demon stepping on me.
Damn, Purple Berry schooling Madman.
I haven't seen season 2.
You get it,
Jeez.
Purple Berry.
Like I feel like
You get
I
it.
think the big thing about Attack on Titan for me is that I can understand why maybe the voice acting ain't great in English.
Man.
I feel like, but the characters I found them immediately really interesting, and I feel like that the whole scout training, like you could be bored if you're not into it right away. But I like that. Like I think it.
You can be bored if you.
You might be bored if you have the attention span of 0, like C-Money. But I feel like that, if, in my opinion, I didn't find it boring. I found all the characters to be interesting, and I liked how they grew. And by episode 5, when the Cosmo Titan showed up, Attack on Trost is one of my favorite arcs in the show. And kind of in general, it was the part that kind of me like, oh shit, Attack on Titan is fucking badass. But I like how I love Mikasa's arc. Mikasa's my favorite character, one of my favorite characters in anime in general, and stuff like that. I love her story. You guys didn't get to him yet. But near the end, Levi shows up as a fucking badass and kills every fucking Titan there like it's nothing and fucking is king badass god.
Okay, so
And
where was
Eren,
he?
when he
Where was
transformed
he?
into Titan and
Where
shit,
was he this whole
hiding?
time?
he's not there. He's
No, but where? Where was he? If he's such a badass Titan killer,
he's not a scout. He's a captain. He's obviously doing. He was
but
expeditions.
if he has the capability
He was doing
of killing them all so easily, why would he let all of his people die just so he can go do some type of journey somewhere
No, he's
else?
not the leader. Captain, no, his leader, General Irwin, is the one commanding everyone.
It
The
doesn't
people who are
matter.
commanding that regiment is General Pixis.
Okay, so General What's His Face should have said,
He's not in
"Hey,
charge of that. He's not in
Levi,
charge of that.
Go kill these Titans because you're so good, and we can all just sit back."
No, he's supposed to kill the guy, to kill the Titans outside the exterior.
Got it. What it sounds like is that your story is changing.
Well,
Is that
Aaron,
changing?
yeah,
It's
you just
twisted.
said he popped in and killed everybody.
No,
Eren
but he
went
came
through
back.
some
He came back
things.
by that point, and he was already fucking went walking on everyone and shit. And when, like as soon as he shows up, everyone's fucking dead, like before in the blinking of an eye. What I'm saying is that, I love the character development, the story. In my opinion, like I understand maybe you don't find it interesting. I do find the characters and the overall story very interesting. I feel like there's a lot of mystery in the first season, and while that can be frustrating, like how you mentioned, I found it intriguing. It made me wonder, like, what could possibly be the mystery behind it. And future seasons solved that. And I think by the time final season came around, everything tied up beautifully. Everything, all the puzzle pieces that were laid out, that some were scattered or mixed around, everything came together flawlessly with every episode. And the way they expanded the world, the
What
last two
is-
episodes
Dude,
have
I
been
don't
10
know
out of 10
what he's
masterpieces
talking
consistently.
about.
Gorgeous
But what
animation,
is the-
gorgeous, amazing story. Everything, every beat has been perfect.
What?
And-
what is that show that we try to watch and you are CMoney, you like it? Reverence or
Reverence.
Yes.
What the hell is that?
Like the
Apple
the,
TV Plus
the
show.
show on Apple TV.
Severance.
There you go.
Severance.
And you say that it's like a great show and all this other stuff. And I'm like,
Well, I don't know
dude,
if it's a great show.
that you've heard.
I've heard a
Yes.
lot of people talk about it.
I can't get into it because they're not giving me enough information. And I'm like 4 episodes in, and it's like, what the heck is going on over
Yeah,
here?
you just wanna kinda get to the
So that's
point.
the thing. But when MADMAN skipped to like the further episodes, you get a little more, you understand a little bit more. And it's like, if you really want to watch the show, you got to kind of hop up and then maybe go back.
So that's what
you
it is,
know?
though.
And
You
then-
have to say to yourself, I really want to
I
commit
really want to,
to watching
and
this.
I will watch it because
of whatever.
MADMAN does love the show.
I mean, it's right. You know,
so,
I don't want anyone to feel like they have to. Like, if you don't like it, if you don't like it now, high chance you might not like it later. Like, if
Yeah,
people
because I think
who,
it's
like,
just
if
more
you,
of the same, dude. Like, that's what I feel. Everything from the beginning, the only thing that changed of consequence that made it a little bit more like
better, enjoyable?
watchable was Mikasa. Is it
Backstory.
Mikasa or Mikami?
Yeah,
I feel so
Mikasa,
confused.
Makima's
Mikasa.
Chainsaw Man. Mikasa.
Okay, so yeah,
is Attack on
Mikasa.
Titan.
So she, I really like her as a character, but at the same time, I kind of got annoyed when they did the flashback and he was, you know, like telling her to kill the guy, and she's just standing there like an asshole, like, bitch, just fucking kill him.
yeah, it's
You know what I'm
it's
saying? Like, you're gonna
I
watch
think
him
that's
die.
what shows how they have influenced each other and the relationship
Yeah.
that they have now,
But
and
Eren is
why
such
she's
a
so like
asshole,
loyal.
dude.
He is,
He's
and
so nasty to her, bro.
I mean, he's kind of
Which I
if you
can't
notice, he was picking
stand.
fights with kind of everyone because everyone all they want to talk about was I can't wait to get into interior, so I never had to deal with these fucks. And remember, his mom died because these soldiers were like didn't give a shit, and to see other people do the exact same thing that pisses him off. Mikasa, he got pissed and hit her because she was suggesting that she would just ditch everyone as long as he's okay. But that pissed him off because he doesn't want people to be like him and fucking get killed. It drives him nuts that all these Titans are killing constantly.
But the
and ended up like
reason-
him, and he's miserable, and his parents are gone because of it, and that fucking drove him all these years. He's a character that he is a bit extreme, but you can understand exactly why, and he becomes a
Hold
much more interesting character as the show goes on.
Tiger says something.
Wait,
let's
have
see.
you guys seen the Mitsuru? Bro, they're talking about Demon Slayer in the chat. Like,
Okay.
jeez.
Why like G's?
Like,
Let
sorry,
them talk
have you
in
guys seen
chat.
the
They don't
Mitsuru,
want to
like,
hear
most
about
famous
this
scene?
black ass show.
Bro, Attack on Titan's
you
better
said
than Demon
just
Slayer.
saying.
I'm saying that.
Tiger, I'm trying to find what you said. And the last thing I see before that was I'm gonna spam, text. And then before that, I
One Piece.
saw
One
Daki
Piece.
Who That. Oh, One Piece and then Daki Who That. I don't know, maybe something didn't come up that you wrote on top.
Oh, can you rewrite it? That'd be very
Yeah,
appreciated.
can you rewrite it now, and then we'll be able to 6:05 p.m. Oh, there's no timestamp on this. This chat.
I found the
Okay.
uncensored version. Hey, yo, there's an uncensored version of Mitsuri. I heard there's a bath scene. Bruh. Yeah, season 3 gets interesting. But, yeah. Wait,
You see it,
where?
Doodle?
No.
Yeah, I haven't watched
I
season
do not.
2.
I
I have to, but...
So-
am being Makima. If we get an argument, I'm dead, no cap. I am being Makima. If we get an argument, I am dead, no cap. Is that the one you were talking about, bud?
Huh? Me? Oh,
No.
sorry, Tiger.
Tiger.
All right. So, anything else on Attack on Titan?
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
Dad,
I
you
want to
know-
talk about it because I
God,
didn't get a
wow,
chance to.
C-Money. No, he's not.
Okay.
C-Money. Have you said your opinion? Have you
God.
said your opinion yet? Or
No, I didn't.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm ready for the ear rape. Go ahead. The
No.
bleeding ears.
I'm not. I just want to say my piece. So, all right. We watched the first episode, right?
Yes.
That was like painful to watch.
Okay.
Okay. The character, I don't like him as a kid at all.
No, he's super disrespectful.
Horrible. But then the thing is that I feel like they don't even know the show they're making because they show him as a kid there and he's like trash person.
Nasty.
And
yeah.
then in the flashback, he saves the girl.
Yeah, he goes to save her. But see, this is the thing that I think with him and why he gets so annoyed with the fact that the guards are almost not taking this seriously, in his opinion, right? I feel like he just wants to get out of there and he wants everyone to like do their job. Let's figure out how to get rid of these Titans. And it's frustrating for him as a kid. You know,
No one respects it.
Nobody respects him. And then that's why he's so passionate when he's older about going ahead. And we're not here to like just look out for each other. We're here to go ahead and end this so that we can get out there, you know? And he knows what happened to his mother and she died because of it. And he doesn't want everybody to continue on that same path.
And people talk so lightly about it, and that annoys him.
So when you go ahead and you
Tiger, I don't see it, but
when you go ahead and you see all these elements and where they're trying to get to, and the problem is like patience and wanting to see the show, right? Or it's like you have to know that it's going to be worth seeing it in the end, you know? And that's the big question mark. And if you have the patience for it, then you do.
I just feel like I don't know, like, all right. So the reality is that I don't have time to wonder how things are going to eventually turn out. Like, I want to watch something and I want it to grab me and I want it to say, hey, watch me because I'm good right now. Check me out. Just like,
I don't know. In your opinion, like I liked Attack on Titan since the first episode. So to be fair, it's just not your cup of tea. That's the difference.
okay, but that's what I'm doing, right? I'm speaking.
But you just said that. Watch me, I'm good.
Yeah, I wanted to say, watch me, I'm good, and it's not. It's blatantly saying I'm not good. I am
It's
a
not
boring
your
show.
cup
I'm
of
not
tea,
exciting.
and
I'm
that's
not
it.
good. Whereas I could put on Jujutsu Kaisen, and from the first moment, it's like, yo, this is fire.
It is, yeah.
Right? Immediately.
I love Zero.
Spy Family.
Yeah, it was
Fire.
so good, right?
Immediately.
Well,
All right,
no,
so
it took a few
let's
episodes for me to
slow
get
down.
good.
Are we
So-
done with Attack on?
I didn't finish.
Okay, you're throwing out other shows.
Yeah, because he's interrupting me about something else. They want to end the poll. It was 50-50 on trash and super trash.
Damn.
The people have spoken.
Shit.
Okay. But yeah, so the beginning was like really, really bad. Then we skipped to episode 5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, 5. That was it.
Right?
And-
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they showed more. There was a little more action. He's still basically the same whiny kid,
Fuck.
just grown. Like
he's mature
older.
now. Like he's not the
Well,
same.
he's definitely not mature.
kid.
He's still whining, but he's older. But like then it's like, dude, like what are we even watching? These Titans are like just eating them out the sky, grabbing them. So his friend. All right, so he was
Armin, the yellow
flying.
hair.
His friend got eaten. Okay, so he's pissed, right? So he's flying over to them to avenge him. And midway, one of those Titans hopped up and
bit off his
bit
leg.
the leg midair. Okay. Taco, yeah, I'll put that poll up. Give me a second. Let me get this thought out and then I'll make the poll. So he bites his leg midair, okay?
Yeah.
And he lands on a roof, jacked up, right? Laying there, dying, right? His other friend is like watching him from across the roof line and is like paralyzed and can't move. So the Titan grabs him and proceeds to swallow.
Consume him.
So he puts him in his mouth, and you can see the camera zooms out. He's down there. He's screaming all the way down, right? Like it was a long scream. So Aaron, laying pretty much dead, is looking at this happen, has a flashback of the promise of going out of the walls, and then magically fucking teleports from where he was on the roof dying to with one leg to in the giant's mouth, the Titan's mouth, and he grabbed the kid from falling down.
I'll admit that part a little sus. Like it's like, did he really manage to get there?
It's super sus, bro.
But
like, there's
yeah, I
no
was
reason
shocked
for
when
that.
they killed him off that early, like with quotation marks.
Yeah,
I didn't understand like where the fuck's the show gonna go, and you understand the next episode. No, the episode afterward. He comes back.
He lost the arm when the mouth closed, so he lost a leg, he lost the arm, and he's going to come back to life.
I don't know if you guys are gonna ever come back check out the show again, but basically after Mikasa, she finds out about
Who's
Aaron's
leaving?
death. She kind of has a fucking mental breakdown and shit. Titans are coming in both ways and shit.
Yeah,
And she's
Tigers,
like, what the
text
fuck's
it to me
gonna happen?
on
And then
text it to me on Discord. That'll be a lot easier because I can't see. I don't know why it's not even.
And then
Not even
this
popping
Titan
up, Tiger.
comes and fucking punches the shit out of both Titans before they get to her. And then she's like, who the fuck is this? And the Titan has no interest in eating the humans and shit. And ends up actually killing the Titans as a Titan. And then they're kind of like, what the fuck is wrong with that thing? Why doesn't it want to kill us and shit? And basically, Aaron became a Titan. In that
Tiger, you're
moment
out,
when
bud?
he was in the stomach, there was in the beginning of the first episode, there was a shot where his dad was injecting a shot into him, and that was Titan serum, and he apparently had the ability to transform into a Titan. And in that moment where he thought his life was flashing before his eyes,
That's
the blood
crazy.
just
So
boiled him
I
and
like
it
what
fucking
I'm hearing. It
transformed.
seems interesting. I think I'm gonna give it a shot and go ahead and kind of see where you find it so interesting,
first
because
season
I
has a
do
lot of
like
loose threads.
some of the things you're saying. When we did skip ahead, I did enjoy that. So I think I'm going to check out the show. And I don't think that was a fair poll for Attack on Titan.
My favorite
that
part
you did see
is
money.
It was
season
a- it
one
was a
is the second half with the
very good
traitor. One of the Survey Corps members is actually is a Titan like Aaron, and one of them has been killing them.
Tiger, if you
without
want to
them
send it to
knowing.
me on Discord, I'll take a look.
And
I
I
put
was
that
fucking
poll up
shocked at who
for
was actually the
Crazy Taco.
Titan shifter. So I don't know. It gets a little crazy, especially. So I don't know. I don't think CMoney's opinion is gonna change that much. It's kind of like if you don't like it, you're not gonna have a change of heart drastically. You might like it a little more, but you're not gonna be like, oh fuck, this is amazing. But
Yeah, unless the
Get what you're
story goes much more into what's her name, Mikasa?
Mikasa is a big part, and Aaron too. In season 3, Levi takes a lot of center stage, and by season 4, Aaron is almost completely out the picture, and it focuses a lot more on the side characters because shit happens. Let's just say that it would be too spoilery if you ever have an interest in it to get into final season territory, because if you like, that is a 10 out of 10. It was fucking incredible. This final season alone was absolutely incredible. Every episode, there was so much love poured into it. The story was so fleshed out, and it all came together flawlessly. But, obviously, I'm not talking out my ass. There's an appeal to me, but just like how you say Spy Family is incredible, and I like Spy Family, but I don't think it's that good. There's something you're seeing in that show that I'm not seeing, and there's something that I see in that show that you're
exactly.
not seeing. So it's fair.
I think it has just
It's
different
taste,
differences in
taste buds.
And that's the bottom line, right? So that's why I don't feel like the poll was fair.
It's like how people love pizza. Some people
Poll is
hate pizza.
definitely
I don't understand those people.
exciting.
But there are pizza
It was
people that
funny,
I've
but
met
it wasn't-
that hate pizza. So it's weird. But yeah, if you're on the one side, it's hard to understand what it's like for the
Shintaro's
person in
Spy
the other
Family
mindset.
is fire, bro. It's so good.
I like Spy Family. It's good. It's a good one.
It's
I'm excited
really,
for
really
the
good.
movie in season 2.
So Spy Family is one of my favorite animes because it's like so chill. I love the characters.
It's not extra. It's
I
more
love
story oriented.
Lloyd
It's
and
a little
Yor.
episodic. Like it has a consistent story, but
It does.
each episode is kind of like its own little thing at the same time. You know,
Anya, it's
precious.
freaking precious and hilarious.
Hawaiian pizza is the
And
shit.
Pineapple
Taco.
belongs on
fact,
pizza.
I love
I'm pro
Hawaiian
pineapple.
pizza.
You see,
Heck
that's another
yeah.
thing. I love pineapple on pizza. People,
Oh my gosh,
fucking
it's so
hate
good.
that shit.
No,
I don't
those
know
are
what it is, so
confused
I love
people.
pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, they're confused. It's banging.
Exactly. It's easy to think that, but on the other side of the fence, it must be like there is zero way that this sweetness would go with the pizza. Like, it's
but
weird to think about.
pineapple is like sweet but tart and like it's just banging.
And we think we're definitive, but they think they're
The
definitive.
ham is salty.
Well,
like
there's
it's
also
just a
people
good
who
combo.
eat crickets.
Exactly.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
nasty to us, but people love them. I don't know. It's ironic because Attack on Titan deals a lot with perspective. The final season, they begin like the whole show's been about Eren and friends. Nothing.
wait.
In the final season, the beginning, the first whole part and shit, it's about completely different characters in a completely different area of the entire
We
Earth.
were talking about
in a whole
Spy
new
Family.
continent.
How did we go from Hawaiian pizza to Attack on Titan?
Oh, I'm saying
Because
perspective because
Batman
that
lives
was
in Attack on Titan world only.
Okay,
All
so
day, every day.
let's move on to Spy Family.
Oh yeah.
Love
I
that
really
show.
I really like Spy Family. I don't know who'd like to go first. Would any of you like to go first before I give my opinion?
Go ahead.
So I like the concept.
Just time out your opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Just,
I like
do
that.
your
So here's the thing.
opinion so
I
that we
really
can
like the
chat about it.
characters in Spy Family. Particularly that Lloyd. I think Lloyd's badass in moments, but I think he's a kind of bland protagonist. What I find his side characters to be more appealing. Yor in particular is a very interesting character. And then I mentioned her assassin gig, but also her family, her brother.
Oh my gosh,
Yuri.
her brother's freaking hilarious.
Her character seems far more interesting, and
Love,
there's a
love,
lot
love.
going for her. She has a nice personality. She has a likable character, and kind of like her attempts to try and be a fitting wife for Lloyd, all the while not knowing his true motivation, but kind of feeling something for him, and how they both start to feel something for each other, but they kind of don't realize it because they both think that they're doing it for themselves when they kind of don't know or don't even realize that there's something really going on between them, and they don't even want to acknowledge
Yeah,
it.
she's trying to cover up the fact that she's an assassin. And Lloyd is trying to cover up the fact that he's a spy. And he's trying to get close to somebody who has a kid in a certain
He has a
school.
mission.
He has a
family.
mission. So he goes and he adopts Anya. And Anya lies about her age.
She's a
right?
psychic.
She's a
and
telepathic,
she's like,
actually.
yeah, she has like, she can read your mind. It's just hilarious. The dynamic between the characters is so good. And when Yor's
Shintaru.
brother comes in,
Yor is a mommy.
oh my God, I'm so obsessed with her brother. He's so freaking funny. And
Yuri
he's
might be my
obsessed
favorite
with
character
Yor.
in the show. I really
It's
like Yuri
crazy.
a lot.
All right, so I would like, let's
Yor-
check out the
Yor
poll
is a
right
mommy.
now.
Wait, I didn't finish what I was saying.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
this-
real
this-
quick. No, no, no.
But this is what we were
But this
saying. So
is-
your
but this
your
is a-
opinion has to be breakable.
But
so you have
listen,
to do your part and then
It's
let
a
other people
poll,
talk.
right? So I want to close up this poll. Tanjiro, kick the...
Nightfall. Sorry. That girl versus Yor. You're talking about Nightfall, or I forget her actual name, but Nightfall's her code name. I forget her actual name though. That's a white hair girl at like the end.
Yeah, so
Fiona.
let's,
That's Fiona. That's the one.
let's
Fiona.
close up this poll and let's see who's your favorite character in Spy Family.
Lloyd, Yor, Anya, Yuri, or I don't know if they'll let you do 5, but
No.
or Fiona.
We got to put the Yuri in there.
I don't know. Anya, Anya's Anya. Like, there's not much I could say in terms of her actual character, but she's a cute kid, and I like her character. She's a funny character. She has a charm to her. She's like a
So much
she's
of the
like a
show
really cute
has to
character.
do with Anya, though, right? So if you don't
No,
like
no,
her,
no.
that's a
Fiona's the
problem.
white hair girl from
no,
she's Nightfall.
the girl that is
one that's
actually
super that's
obsessed with Lloyd
and
and
super
she
jealous
wants to
of
be with
Yor.
him. Yeah, this is such a good show. And again, it's just the fact that it's like super kind of like
I know, I'm
clean,
trolling.
laid back. You could just watch, you know, there's not a bunch. They are an assassin and a spy, but you don't see a lot of graphic things take place.
I mean, violence? There's
Yeah.
barely violence. I heard that
So-
there's a little more action in the second season, especially with the cruise ship arc, people are saying that there's actually a pretty fire fight scene that's actually pretty crazy. Not like graphic, but pretty epic sort of thing.
I'm really looking forward to the movie. I'm also really looking forward to season 2. I'm hoping that they go a little bit more into Yor and her being an assassin, you know? And it's the characters are just very well put together.
I like the characters.
The animation's really good too.
Oh, the animation's pretty clean. I like the animation. They did a decent job. It's from Wit Studio, who ironically animated Attack on Titan the first 3 seasons. And Cloveworks. They've done like Darling in the Franxx and stuff like that. So, you know, they've got some pretty good animators over there. And I like the look of Spy Family, the art direction, the show itself. It's pleasant. That's what I can say. It's not... the story ain't gonna blow your mind. It's not like crazy, but like I enjoy watching it. Like it's a nice, it puts a smile on your face sort of thing. It's enjoyable to watch. Nothing that's like draining or emotionally destroying sort of thing. I enjoy watching it. I like actually watching it. It puts a smile on your face sort of thing. It's a feel good show, I guess, in a way.
Blessing.
While having some good
Shitara's
characters
walking
mixed
his
in there.
stuff back, and she said, "Yor is
because she was
W
drunk.
mommy low-key."
I remember that one.
And then he said, "I think Yor is one of the best anime moms." Then I met Yor is a great mom to Anya.
Blessing.
God.
Yeah.
What was Blessing saying? The one episode where Lloyd realizes that Yor might actually like him, and she punched him because she was drunk.
Yeah,
feel like she doesn't like him that way. I got mad. Yo, I feel you.
Yep,
I was
it's
like,
so
they're gonna be together.
It's so
And then
frustrating.
screwed.
But he keeps it like seriously like professional, and she's like trying to kind of like impress him, and it's like, man, Lloyd, stop trying to play it cool.
Oh, I did spell Lloyd wrong.
He's an agent. He
I'm just
kind of
keeping you
has to.
guys
It's
on
part
your
of his job.
toes.
He
I was
says it all the
waiting to
time.
see,
Never
just
get
to see if you
emotionally
guys are paying
attached.
attention.
He says it all the time. Never get emotionally attached.
Yeah, Blessing, I feel you.
I don't like when he goes back to that, and it's like,
just
dude, that's,
open up, man.
You keep acting
This
like
is
you're
your
doing
woman.
it just because
You're
of
destined.
the job. It's like, dude, you're mass man.
Yo, and Yor is so fucking strong, bro.
She's
oh
pretty
my
fucking
gosh, those
beast mode.
kicks are
Yo,
ridiculous,
when she
dude.
fucking hit that tennis ball back to that bitch.
Oh,
Yo, that bitch thought she was big
I
time.
remember that one.
She
that
was
was a
not
good
big
one.
time.
That was a good
that
one.
was so good.
She was not big time at all.
Nope.
I love how,
And-
like,
but
that
you
was,
know-
and not to mention it, that was like the best looking animation of that entire show, where the fucking ball was going like a million miles per hour. They put
Yeah.
so much detail into that one shot. I was like, holy shit. They probably blew 99% of their budget on that one scene. I was like,
I
holy
love
shit,
that
was
she's
impressed.
so badass, and then she's like so nervous at the same time.
know.
Like
It's
it's
so
just
cool.
so cool.
It's
Yeah.
It's like Crazy Taco says, it's like a romance anime when they just milk that one main plot point. Or one main point
I
of
don't
a
know
plot.
what's an example of a romance anime. I don't.
Love is War, that's a popular one. Like how the two characters are they're madly in love with each other, but they don't want to tell each
That's
other. They
one
want to trick
Purpleberry
each
made
other.
an AMV of.
The Mind Games, yeah. Purpleberry did one. And stuff like that. That's an example of a romance. Fruits Basket, it's kind of like a romance, but not 100%.
Let me ask you a question. This is what I really want to know, because of the way these conversations go. Are you guys into anime?
Yeah.
Strictly for the
Yeah.
bitches.
Yeah, that's a
Okay,
good.
that's what
all
I
right,
wanna
that's the
know.
next poll. There we go. Let's find out.
So
Are you guys really
Yor's
into
the winner, by the way.
into anime?
Which feeds into this poll.
Exactly.
She happens to
it's
be
all aligning.
the
All right,
lady.
guys.
Yep.
No, of course not. Most of the time. Are
Bro.
you into anime
For bitches.
for dot
For the visuals. For the visuals.
the animation, the stories, or the bitches?
What?
Let's keep it real. I
Yeah,
wanna
let's
see
keep it real.
some
All right,
real-
no nonsense.
Some
I
real
know
shit
why.
going on
yeah,
here.
because based on the chat, we
Damn.
know the answer.
That's actually a hard. That really is a hard one. I gotta think about this one. It's just so
You guys
All
are
right,
wild.
let's
You
see
guys
what
are
this
wilding
says.
out.
Let's see what this says up here. From prison school. Oh my gosh, she's just so no words. Absolutely no words. You see? It's all about
It's
the bitches.
all about the
I wanna
bitches.
see
That's
some-
amazing
Wow,
animation.
people are
Good.
lying.
Liars.
People are
It's a
lying
story.
in the
It's a
poll.
story. I think it's a story. Because like I've seen a little bit of some animes which have really hot girls or sus situations, and there are some that they just don't pull me in. The story's not interesting, and I think I would take a show that has a great story over big bitches any day.
I love all three. It's hard to vote. Shintaro, vote with the words you've been saying nonstop throughout this damn
Seriously.
show.
Bitches is winning.
This entire podcast.
Well, discussion. It's not even a podcast.
Have you seen this show? You would love her. Oh my god, that's funny. Did you vote, Doodle?
I'm there for the story, you guys.
High School DD. Yeah, that's a big suspect when it comes to bitches. So yeah, but for real though, the story and animation is what I watch. Yeah, it's a mix. Story and animation I had the hardest time with because obviously there's been shows I watched that. Yeah, you're not really. If you're looking for bitches, get the fuck out. Like, actually, like if you're watching Attack on Titan, waiting for a bra sap to appear, yeah, stop watching. You're not gonna get shit. Or like Gurren Lagann.
What's High School DxD?
High School D&D. Wait, explain this before. It's about a guy who dies in the real world and hopes to reincarnate as a guy who gets all the bitches at like some school or some shit.
So that's what I'm saying. So Blessing said, if it's High School DxD, I know it's a vote.
Crazy Taco said, yeah, I say that's not it, but it's mostly it.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Keeping it real.
All right, thanks for keeping it real.
It's a balance. Like I wouldn't mind some big knockers, but you know,
Okay.
but it can't define the show. Like obviously, stories have to be the forefront, like the front of in center. Like you can't just be bitches and be a 10 out of 10. You know. Like,
Well, nobody
let me
said
ask you,
that.
just-
Nobody
just-
said about the quality. We said, what do you watch it for?
No, I don't watch it for
most.
just simply bitches. I watch it for, I think the story mainly, because it could have amazing animation, but the story's not great. But animation can be distracting if it's really bad, but even if the story's really good. But I would say it's more of a turnoff if the story's ass boring. So I would probably say story is the most important part.
High School DxD has a lot of mommies.
All right, so let's move on.
Yes. So Spy Family was a amazing show. Very excited.
How about this? Put up a poll. How about this one? Wait, did I? Hold on. No. I asked for this one in the podcast. I'm sorry. I was going to say something I already did.
Yeah. Don't double it up. They say they watch
that's
every
good one.
anime for everything.
Yeah, that's you know.
The animation.
Everyone who voted for story, go fuck yourself, Purpleberry. Bruh.
Hey,
Look at that. Everyone who voted
Hey,
story.
watching Mad
Fall
Men.
back, bro.
Why? It's true.
Fall
Everyone
back,
who
bro.
voted
Madman.
story
Fall back,
doesn't
bro.
like Attack on Titan. That's mean. It's mean.
Shintaro,
And
yes,
also-
the animators knew what they were doing. Absolutely, they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Those are the
women
same
in the show
animators
are
who sat
annoying
there
because
when
they
they
always
made
be strong
Denji.
as hell, but be useless most of the time for no reason. Yeah, I know. Naruto's a big suspect I hear about with the character Sakura, who is there and not much else. So, you know, I get that a lot. Shows like Jujutsu Kaisen and shit like that do right by their women, and you know, Attack on Titan 2, and other shows like Hell's Paradise and stuff like that do well by their
Okay,
women.
so Crazy Taco, if I'm understanding what you're saying correctly, so I have to agree with you. So sometimes the women in the show are annoying because they always be strong as hell, but be useless most of the time for no real reason. So I do feel like they treat women the way they treat women in a lot of
You
animes.
should, Shintaro.
It's not correct. You know, I feel like like they're not empowering a lot of times.
That's because they put them in there for eye candy.
They
Well,
put
they
them in there
used
for eye candy, but what was and that's why we didn't like the parts of Persona Royale when we
Persona
were playing
5?
the game because
Well,
of the way that they talk and refer
About
to
women.
women.
That's my
Yeah,
thing. I
so
hate when they
that's
do
the
that.
thing, and that's the situation where the balance comes in. Where like I want to watch a good anime,
Bruh.
I want see that's why I love Spy Family, by the way,
Yep.
but because they made yours so strong and
but
you
yours
know
is eye candy though.
Yeah, but they don't abuse that. They don't use that to
that,
draw
that's
you
not
in,
the
because if they
focus
wanted
of
to, they
it
could
alone.
spend so much time in her world
Mhm.
as an assassin. Like they could flip this whole script. This whole story could have been the opposite, where Yor was the one who was doing this for a mission, and Lloyd was the one that is trying to cover up his thing, and they got entrapped. And we spend the whole time watching Yor in her skimpy outfits doing her missions, right? But they don't.
They don't
They
do
do
that.
it
Yeah.
every once in a while to remind you who she is and what she does, but that's not the focus. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not why they're doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that was a great point, Crazy Taco. All right. So
there's this thing. So we're gonna stop this here because I think the bitches just clear the answer because that's what everybody put.
Oh, the poll.
There's this thing. It says start a Q&A.
You're just going really low.
start
Why?
a Q&A.
Start
There's
a
a
Q&A.
button for a Q&A.
So I figure if we do that, I think it's a way for them to like say things and we can like talk about specific things.
Yeah.
I think so. So that's what you want to.
You know, it's a good series that we haven't really shined light on, but I think in its prime was really strong. My Hero Academia.
I agree.
I love the first 4 seasons. They're some of my favorite parts of anime in general. I feel like it was really strong and like animation.
Did it take away
really
the chat?
dead clean. I love the sort of character writing.
Don't know.
The Deku's a good protagonist, and I like the story with like kind of redefining the average tropes of heroism in anime or any medium, and kind of adding another layer to it. The perception of what it truly can mean to be a hero, at least in that sense. I really like the characters a lot. Characters are the strongest point, I think. And they're very much a driving force, which I think, unfortunately, kind of lost that later on. But before, it used to shine light on everyone. Everyone felt like they had a purpose. And I feel like that was strong in contributing to the crazy world that Kohei Horikoshi created. And sort of, like it's just really, really strong. The villains are really engaging. They're not just bad because, I'm fucking evil. Because there's always a reason. Because society did them wrong. And they reacted in a way that caused them to appear as a villain. While, like, Deku, a lot of them have a very similar backstory to Deku. And Deku saw the light while they saw only the darkness and saw nothing beyond that.
All right.
That's what tells you the characters.
Madman, there's a question in the Q&A here from Crazy Taco. For MHA, what do you think about the new season, specifically Deku?
The new seasons 5 and 6 were really where things kind of fell off for me. 5, I don't know. I was hyped as fuck for 5. 4 was amazing, awesome season, especially the first half. Mainly the first half was incredible.
So what season are we on right now?
6 just ended. Season 7 is coming.
Okay, so what do you think about 6? What is it? What was
6,
it about?
It was
what
really
don't you
good.
like about it? What do you like about it?
I'm getting to that. But it's an improvement of season 5. Like season 5 was kind of like, man, I wanted it to get good. And apart from like a few episodes in the middle and one villain origin episode, it fell flat completely. Mediocre as fuck. Animation, that's also where animation, like, the end is, like, season 4, you can see some parts where they got a little lazier or cheaped out a bit, but it wasn't detrimental. Season 5, you can tell that the whole thing was definitely cheapened. Because that's when they started making movies while they were doing the seasons. And they put so much money to the movie, the show was just getting the leftover pennies. And it's frustrating. And especially when the parts could be stronger, it just looks so bland. And like it just wasn't appealing visually at all. Season 6 was an improvement. The story was much more interesting. It started the same way where it kind of felt like just fight, and not much depth or story to it. I feel like that with the villains, they did a good job with the villains expanding some of their story. Like I feel like twice he went through some really good character development, and Hawks, kind of like how he felt betrayed by Hawks and how I kind of drove him to his breaking point. That was surprisingly powerful, and it was pretty actually fucking emotional, especially when he finds out he's been lying. And when him and his relationship with Toga, it's really on showcase there. And they do a good job of kind of expanding the characters like they used to. Kind of shining light on some of the other characters that aren't just Deku and friends, stuff like that. And it kind of, from there, kind of became like a little fight sort of shit. And it wasn't that interesting or that appealing or well choreographed, the fights. Like, it was just okay. And then I feel like that when it went to Deku on his fight with Shigaraki and how fucking much he pissed Deku off, and that really was really like an eye-opener to like how Shigaraki, he becomes so powerful that he lost control completely, and All For One was like, he used him as like a puppet, which frustrates me a little bit because that kind of takes away the parallel between Deku and him being heirs to great power. But for Deku, it was a big moment because when he nearly killed Bakugo, or we thought he killed him for like a little bit there, that's where Deku fucking lost it and realized that some people are irredeemable. Even the people, like, he always never looked at villains as pure evil. He always wanted to see a better person in them, and that was kind of the moment where he realized that some people are just too fucking evil and shit. And that's where he went the most fucking ruthless and shit. The fight scene was actually pretty dang good right there, him versus Shigaraki. And then when Endeavor, when Dabi revealed to be his son, that really fucking shocked me. Like, a lot of people were like, it looks like he could be his son. I thought it was like a joke, but I didn't think it would actually happen. And that whole scene where they went into his backstory and how he tried to kill Todoroki as a baby to get attention from him, it showed how shitty of a father Endeavor was and how his past came to haunt him back in a really harsh way. And that really showed the development that Endeavor went through.
So
and
Crazy Taco says that I love Deku's Vigilante.
Arc. Yeah, that's
I
the
do
second
too.
half.
He looks really badass. This season definitely took a turn. I watched the AMV that Purpleberry made on her
what's
channel.
up, my Hawks?
And
my Hawks, hello.
Hey, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, that, oh my god,
Hello,
Vigilante.
welcome.
I feel like Vigilante I feel like it was more hype than it was. Like, hold on, sorry. Like, before I move on from that part, there's one thing, Bakugo. Like, I glanced over him getting nearly killed by Bakugo, but the reason why is because after all the shit he put Deku through, he jumped up in front of him to take fucking streaks to the heart and chest and shit, and almost died to save him. And that was fucking powerful because he has always been kind of shit to him since the beginning. And, like, really bad to him. And to show how far he's come, that really showed how much he developed as a character.
Deku is definitely like the epiphany of what a hero should be, right?
Yeah.
Well,
he's a
his
very
arc
good
too, like,
person.
from the weakness to the strength.
and his hustle, to
Hey,
become.
how you doing, bud?
He
to
didn't
become
understand
who
why
he
he hated
is.
him so
Welcome,
much, which I
welcome.
like in
Hi,
a
Egg,
second half to
welcome.
explore that. Hey, Egg, what's up? You got a good yoke
Deku
for me?
is my
Get it?
Hawk's
Yoke?
favorite.
Joke.
Yeah, Deku
Nice.
is Purpleberry's favorite as well. Purpleberry put over here, she wrote her answer to the question of what's going on with this season. And she put, Deku had some major character development where he starts defeating villains for different reasons than he did before. His Vigilante arc was very understandable, where he sort of feels the weight of
She's going to finish it.
dots.
That's kind of where I was
Dots
getting.
are
Like, Deku, I
heavy.
feel like that it was underwhelming, a lot of it. That's kind of where it was like, it was strong, like the cool concept of it. But it kind of felt like he was just being edgy for the fuck of it. Like, why did he get the evil electric rays on him and that creepy mask and shit? Like,
He
it
was
felt like they were
not
trying
being edgy
so
for the
hard. They were
heck
trying
of
so
it.
That sounds really weird,
hard.
man.
That's not
to make
true.
Deku seem
Yeah,
edgy
He
as
was
fuck.
edgy. He was
Yeah.
trying. Do you not remember?
No,
he
no,
was
I'm
trying
getting
to
to
keep
that. I remember
away.
that.
No, but you're
Madman,
saying-
excuse
Well,
me.
I'm saying
Take a
outside, they
take a
went
break,
extra
Madman.
with it.
Take
Yes,
a break.
yes,
Madman.
yes.
Take a break. Take a break.
Listening.
Go
Take
ahead,
a moment.
Doodle.
So he was trying to keep everyone else safe. That's why he stayed away. And he was kind of like on his own, which was admirable because he could have just went back, right?
Yeah.
But he was taking care of everybody else. And he felt that if he went back over there, they wouldn't be safe. Talk about a sacrifice.
Yeah, I get that.
And
And it does
also,
look cool as well.
Yeah, I like his
Bakugo.
design a lot. It's pretty badass. That's the most badass Deku's ever looked.
Bakugo did give him a lot of grief, and it was like nasty.
Yeah, he even
really
suggested for him to kill
nasty.
himself.
But like as it goes on, like Bakugo has become like he's one of my
He's
favorite
such a mature
characters.
character. Like, it's
I
insane.
really
He
like
went through the most
Bakugo.
development
Crazy
of any
Taco made a
character.
good point that it's not that Deku was being edgy, but the art style changed to make it look more dark.
Yes.
So they changed the art style to make it represent the angle that they're
the
going
feeling
for now.
that
the
he's
feeling that they're
feeling,
trying
to portray.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he basically had kind of like his Sasuke moment in Naruto where I heard about it, but he's kind of like where he kind of reevaluates everything that happened before. So what I'm saying is that before that, like I was kind of like,
hold
okay,
on,
this is kind of
Purpleberry
all
was
right.
finishing her
Purpleberry
thought.
said the weight, right? So the weight of the world on his shoulders. After the fight with Shigaraki, he sinks himself into this thought of himself being the reason for everyone's pain and suffering. So he really. So you could see he's growing up.
Yeah, he's
right?
really mature. He's not a crybaby anymore.
He's growing
a
up,
very
and
different
he's
character.
kind of understanding the weight of what's going on in this world, where being a hero is not just sunshines and butterflies. It's a lot.
That's what I was kind of getting to. Like, and he says a very powerful quote pretty early. Like, I think it's like the first thing he says. No man is created equal. Some people are created differently and have an upper edge in life. And some people are constantly put down or in a place where it seems inescapable. And it's up to you to make yourself better and fight in this world because of how ruthless it can be.
So that's amazing because I feel like that's so relatable, right? Because we all go through things and it's what we do with that and what we make out of that. Like we can take different things in different ways and make different situations for ourselves out of that.
Blessing, you say what's your guys' favorite female and male villain? Are you talking about of My Hero? Like in that show, what's the favorite?
Yeah, in terms of My Hero, Overhaul, and Lady Nagan. Lady Nagan, I didn't expect to like her so much. She was only there for literally an episode, but she already established, like she was actually a hero that went villain because of how she was so sick of kind of like how the world kind of didn't give a shit about her and was only just begging her to fight and fight and fight, and it never fucking ended. And it basically so obnoxious, and she didn't go like fucking crazy or anything, but like she was fed up with being this protector for people who didn't even really respect her. And no matter how much she did, people would demand more and more from her. And when she didn't do what they asked, people lost their shit. She was sick of being appeasing people like that and kind of went to a darker side, which you can understand, which Deku immediately understands. And I think that confrontation is what kind of changed the mood for that rest of the arc for me. Because right after, that's when Class 1A goes to kind of save Deku in a way, is Class 1A versus Deku. That one actually was pretty fucking powerful. I was not going to lie. I didn't expect it to hit as hard as it did. I don't know if anyone saw the season, but I almost cried when Bakugo fucking apologized to him. He just fucking apologized. I was like, holy shit, he really fucking apologized.
So Shintaru said that Deku versus Overhaul fight looked pretty good.
That was my favorite episode.
So did you see that one, Doodle?
No.
Overhaul was the villain of season 4.
Toga, I love Toga. Yeah.
That's dope.
Overhaul is my favorite villain in My Hero. He's the most evil and sick character in My Hero Academia, for sure, bar none. And that made him one of the most interesting, but like a lot of the characters feel comical in a way. They expand on them. But he's the most sinister, the most evil goddamn villain they've had. And it makes him a villain you can easily want to be crushed. And it made it so satisfying when he and Deku had that crazy ass fucking fight where he goes 100%, uses all his power thanks to Ares' rewind ability.
So Madman Purpleberry wrote that she went that way not because of the people. She got that way because the system was being shady and making her do unjustified things. Well, see,
because
Hawks has only seen season 2.
What?
How many seasons are there?
The sixth season just came to an end, and they haven't confirmed season 7, right, you guys?
No, they have.
They have?
They're making it now.
Nice. The movie was insane.
Well,
the movie was really good.
I loved the movie.
Yeah, the movie we just saw not too long ago, right?
There's 3 of them. 2 Heroes, Heroes Rising, and World Heroes Mission. The first one was okay. The second one was really, really good. The third one was great.
Is season 2, where would you guys rate season 2 in the scope of the 6 seasons?
The problem is that I think that it's the most consistent. Meaning that My Hero Academia, ever since it began, has always had one amazing arc, one okay one. Season 2, both arcs were equally great. Probably, I would say season 2 might be the best season in terms of consistency. But season 3 and season 4 both have incredible first halves. And while the second halves aren't bad by any means, they're just not as good. Season 2 probably has the best consistency. It might be the best season for that reason. My favorite season 4 because I love the first half. It's incredible. My favorite part of all of My Hero.
Hawk gave it an 8 out of 10.
Oh, that was going to be my question, My Hawk. How do you like the show, the season 2?
Taro said it's been a long time since he watched Hero. Hero is Purpleberry's favorite.
My Hero?
Oh, yes, she loves My Hero.
She said worst to best. So the worst one is season 5, then season 1, then season 3, then season 2, then season 4, and then lastly season 6, which means season 6 was the best to her.
Yeah,
Also,
I
my
have- I'll
Hawks
have
is
my
not a
opinion down
fan
below.
of
The show.
the show overall, but you gave it like an 8 out of 10. That's a pretty good score for it not
What?
being for you.
Oh, what do you mean for 5 or
No,
2?
for season 2. She said she only saw season 2,
Fine.
and she gave it like an 8 out of 10. But she also said, I don't know why I'm saying she. I feel like I say blessings, but
I think
my Hawk
5
says it's not for me.
I
So-
agree with Purple Berry. None of them are bad. 5 is definitely the worst. No, like, yeah, way worse. It's mediocre. It's not bad. It wasn't abysmal. Like, it wasn't One Punch Man season 2 bad.
I
It
agree
was just, like,
with Blessing
so
and
painfully
Purpleberry. I
mediocre.
think season 6, because Deku has gone beyond. I feel like that we needed to see.
It's
I
finally
think
got him to
yes.
a point where he's not like
he's
Deku
like
the
mature
crybaby.
emotionally, right? That's
Yeah.
what I feel like.
Like it's finally catching up to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 is the worst for sure. Season 6, I think it will be my next one because while it didn't reach the heights of previous seasons, I still think the character development was really good for the characters they focused on, but it still had a good old case of everyone else feels like set pieces. They didn't do as well with spreading the development of the characters. They gave amazing development to Bakugo and Endeavor and Dabi, and obviously Deku had some development of his own. But the rest of the characters were either aiding solely in his Deku story or didn't have much relevance beyond that. Season 1, it wasn't the most in-depth season, but it showcased some of the best animation in the whole season. Had a solid story. It was a fun, comical story, and it had a really good foundation for what My Hero can be. It's
So-
equivalent to like Jujutsu Kaisen season 1. It showed the potential and had great scenes, and had a really strong promise. Season 2 was what made My Hero one of my favorite anime series.
So hold on.
Shotaro-
Hold on real quick,
hold on.
Madman.
So
So
my Hawk said is probably the 3 shows that I would watch. So you're saying what? My Hero's one of them, and then there's 2 other shows that you would watch that are not My Hero, right?
Cool.
Let us know which other ones you would do.
mhm.
Blessing, she's wrote that Purpleberry. I love how they show the pressure Hero's going through and how Deku isn't a kid anymore.
Yes.
Along with the new introduced characters. Yeah,
Yeah, I love that.
I agree with that idea. I mean, I haven't watched the season personally, but I saw it through
The
her
growth.
AMV
Yeah.
that Purpleberry made and just talking about it. And overall, like I love the idea that he's finally kind of coming into his own. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes,
sometimes
because
you have
he's
to break
always
away,
been-
especially to
yeah.
kind of develop yourself as a hero. And that could be seen a couple different ways. Again, I haven't really watched it, but that type of scenario, it can be, he's being selfless, trying to get away because he doesn't want to hurt him. But also it's a way to kind of find yourself, when you're away from everything.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? Find out who you
What
really
are you gonna
are,
do
what
on
you're
your
really made
own?
of. When you don't have, all the backup waiting for you.
I like that's what
Um,
season 6 kind of did. I like when they did that. It showcased the darker side to being a hero, apart from all the praise and oh my god, we love you. It's how shady. Like they also explain, like they reveal that some heroes were paying criminals to do bad shit or starting bad shit themselves to save it for a paycheck. And that's what drives one of the villains, which I was gonna get to in season 2, was Stain. Stain was a hero killer. He wasn't necessarily wanted to kill people. He didn't. He only killed villains who he felt were taking advantage of the system and would only let All Might kill him because he thinks he's the only pure hero in the world. And he, while he was in prison in Tartarus, while the prison broke free and everyone was running out and shit like that, Stain started killing a bunch of prisoners and shit because he wanted to kill the bad people and meet All Might himself. And basically, when he encountered it again, he didn't believe he was All Might because All Might was so okay with the fact that he's not a hero anymore. When Stain kind of showed him that you choose when you're done being a hero. How All Might kind of had given up already, and he already knew, well, not given up, but already knew that Deku was the next hero.
All right, hold on, man. Hold on.
All
So
right.
my Hawks, I was not expecting. So Stranger Things is Stranger Things. Genie and Georgia, isn't that that's like a regular show, right? That's like non-anime.
Stranger Things too, right?
Yeah. Stranger Things is
Mhm.
not. But Ginny and Georgia, I feel like I saw that somewhere. That's like a regular show. So My Hero is like the anime you would watch, right? Is that what you're saying? Like out of the shows you have, My Hero would be the show that you watch, which is pretty good. I guess it's a pretty good thing for My Hero, the kind of show that it would be. What would you guys say? So obviously 6.
Crazy Taco says that Stain was
an anti-hero.
Yes, and he also mentioned how he doesn't like the tournament arc in the anime.
Yeah, I understand that. It's a very mundane and overused arc. I feel like how My Hero did it. But that arc made me love My Hero. There was one fight that changed everything. Deku versus Todoroki. One of my favorite scenes in general of any media. It was so it really showed how My Hero wasn't just some cool show. It had so much heart. It showed how far they could go with the character writing and how powerful they can make all of it. Not just the fight scenes for the spectre and like the spectacle and stuff like that, but how they can use the fights to progress their characters that felt natural, and it was perfectly paced, perfectly done. It was so perfect. Not to mention, animation was absolutely gorgeous.
So
it was just
real quick, My Hawks, you put over here that Ginny and Georgia is a great show. I've seen it somewhere, and I don't know where. I don't know if it's on Netflix or if it's somewhere else. But
it's bugging you now because you're trying to remember what it is.
Yeah, because I saw it and I was like, man, maybe we should try this show, and then it kind of went away from me. So that's why I'm so intrigued by it, because I'm trying to figure out, like, maybe My Hawks can tell us what
that is.
What's the show about? Like, what is it did you like about it? Shintaro, yes, you can ask a question.
On Netflix.
Demon Slayer like Demon Slayer.
Well, at least the first season. I don't know anything.
Oh, the Spider Forest arc. That was a good one. I like that whole part with like the Spider family and shit, Rui and the other demons that he forced under his pretend family and shit. That whole Tanjiro versus Rui is one of the most gorgeous fight scenes out there, 100%. It was so well done. It was incredible. The hypest part of Demon Slayer. I heard season 2 is even more hype. I find that part
so difficult to watch.
Agreed.
When they got Nezuko tied up on all those.
Yeah, well, I'm not really thinking about that. I think about that part where Tanjiro breaks through the webs.
For me to see, yeah, but before he could break the webs, she has to be tied up in the webs.
Well, that pissed him off.
It's just like, I'm all for the amazing animation and things like that they do and how they draw these things, but like sometimes it's just a bit too much for me, and like that is like rough to watch. Like I don't really want to see that scene.
Poor Nezuko got caught up in that mess, but like it's crazy how far the show has come. So I would say that the one thing I don't like about Demon Slayer is that the movie, I was so excited for the movie.
I've seen a little bit.
And then we watched the movie, and it turns out that the movie was just put together. Yes, episodes that were put together.
Well, no, the movie came out first.
They broke up the movie into episodes that were part of season 2. And that really annoyed me because I thought I was watching something separate, something special.
Yeah, especially since if you watch the movie, it's because you're a fan.
Yes.
So you're looking forward to season 2 next, and then season 2 turns out that it's just the fucking movie you just saw in the beginning, and then you basically have to wait a few episodes before it gets anything that you haven't seen yet. It just seems silly.
Yeah, I thought so too. It was annoying for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's conflicting because that also means that there's no budget being split from Demon Slayer. I mean, that the movies are the show. So the animation is consistently amazing every single time.
My Hawk said it's on Netflix. I knew I saw that show.
But they don't fuck around. It looks beautiful because it's all part of the show. So I'm happy with that because they're not sacrificing anything. So I'd rather them just keep doing what they're doing than have the show go to shit because they keep making movies.
But then they shouldn't make the movies because it's not a movie. Just wait till season 2 to go ahead and watch it. I wanted to have something special. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. Let's go check out the movie. And it's like, oh, well, wait, you're going to get it, season 2.
No, but the new one that just came out.
Isn't there was like 2 sources.
Oh, there's a movie.
Yeah, the movie that just came out. That's for the new season, right? So once we watch the new season, it's like we watched the movie.
essentially, I
Yeah,
would think, if they
so
take
that's
the
why
same route. So
not
that's
even worth
super
it.
annoying. It's kind of like you look at My Hero and what they're doing. I'm hoping that Spy Family, that their movie
Oh, I
is
hope
like,
that movie's good.
yeah, and that is completely separate, that they don't try to
No,
break
no,
it up
it
into
is.
episodes
They
for us.
confirm that it's an original story with a supervision of the
That's
comic.
a
See,
Spy Family.
exactly. So if other people are doing that,
Just
then
like
give
Jujutsu
us the
Kaisen
same.
Zero, right?
Oh my
Zero was
gosh,
amazing.
obsessed.
That shit was
I'm
amazing.
obsessed.
So what happened is that just after they made Jujutsu Kaisen, they went straight to making Zero. Then right after Zero, they went to making Chainsaw Man, and then they got a smaller team to make
Yeah,
season
that
2.
was silly.
Well,
Yeah.
Obviously it wasn't, because it made them tons of money. It got amazing reviews. It was a success for them, a huge one, even bigger than Jujutsu Kaisen ever was. So it was a good move on their part. But that also made season 2, they had to get creative. I mean, that animation.
Which thing are you talking about again?
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. No, wait, what? Demon Slayer.
You talked about Jujutsu Kaisen. I thought you were talking about Demon Slayer.
Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm sorry. I'm saying that they made Jujutsu Kaisen 1, the show. Then they went straight to Zero, got a huge budget.
Yeah,
the
was
movie looked great. Then they went straight to Chainsaw Man right after. The team that made Jujutsu Kaisen went to Chainsaw Man. And then they got a smaller team and less money, and they said make season 2 because you still gotta make that shit. So they had to get really creative. The show season 2 looks very different from the trailer. That's
Is
because they had to
season 2
rely
out?
more on colors
Not
and
yet.
visual imagery
Okay.
and get more creative with its looks.
All
Rather
right,
than
Alright,
we'll see how
so-
that turns out when it's come. I have a question because we're talking about all these different animes. What I want to know, what I want everybody to put in the chat so we can talk about it, is if you have one, what is an anime that you hate watch? You know,
What do
that
you
you
mean?
don't really feel like you like it too much, but you watch it anyway.
You can't quit on
Like
it.
you can't quit it, but
Yeah,
you're not
like
happy
either
that you're
because
watching
you've
it.
watched so much of it and you don't like it anymore, but you wanted to see how it ends, or you just, it's such a big anime and everybody pumps it up and you're like, okay, I got to check out and find what people like about this thing, even though I'm not digging it too much. Like, what's the anime that you hate watch?
Yeah,
That's a good
put it
question.
in the chat. In the meantime,
Dang.
Shintaro wrote, do y'all think Maki is a good character? Who's Maki?
Maki's a green hair girl in Jujutsu Kaisen. She was in Zero, and she's in a little bit in season 1.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I like Maki.
I do too.
Her
She's the
sister
one
is in
that she
it,
wants to go
season
get
1
revenge on her
more,
town.
Mai.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's dope.
Yeah, her sister is a little more prominent in season 1. She's a black hair and she's got a gun. She comes in a couple episodes after where you're in, but she's a little more prominent.
Oh, my Hawk said Naruto.
Yes.
Naruto?
Yeah,
Mm.
they hate watch Naruto.
Oh, I get that a lot. Like, I understand.
I can see that if
Yeah.
if it turns out to not be
Because,
good, but it
yeah,
kind of hooks you a little bit, so you kind of
it's-
feel like you have to watch it.
It's a big show, right? So a lot of people pump it up, and it's kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, we said we got to check it out. Everybody loves this freaking show, so trying to figure it out.
I feel like hype can
Um,
get you to watch shit you would never have.
yeah,
Like, I remember, like, that happened with me. Jujutsu Kaisen and Chainsaw Man were the same thing. They were both rooted from hype. I heard how amazing they were, and that made me want to see both of them, mainly, other than the fact that they look good on their own, mainly because of the hype. Jujutsu Kaisen, I remember in the beginning, I'm like, I don't know, this isn't as amazing as they were saying. But then I finally, when I got to roughly the middle, I can understand why people were calling it so amazing. You haven't gotten to that part.
So you know what's
But
funny?
right in the middle, that sweet spot.
You know what's funny?
There's this incredible few better episodes. So
the
sorry.
exact opposite reason has an effect on things that you like and you bring to us. One quick second. Blessing said she can't wait till they finish the manga for Demon Slayer and turn it into the anime.
Wait, they
So she can
oh,
see
you mean
the anime version.
finishes the manga? Yeah, the manga's been done. So like for like a few years now.
Well, I guess when they finish catching up to the anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
like
it
in the
means like
animated
when the
version.
anime wraps up the story. I heard the ending gets fucking crazy. Like I heard that there's a pretty big twist that shakes the whole fucking show apart.
Shintaro said the same with Naruto. Crazy Taco said One Piece.
well, we
he
get
watches
it,
One Piece.
Crazy
Yeah, we're-
Taco. We
all-
get it
we
because
do
we watched
understand.
a little bit of
Wait,
One Piece.
Blessing said
and,
Dragon Ball.
and
Oh,
yeah,
Dragon Ball. I get it. I mean, the weird thing is that I never committed to Dragon Ball, but I've seen a couple episodes of Super, and every time I watch the show, it's like, man, that was fire. But I never have the urge to watch it because Dragon Ball's not known for its story. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I
we should
find-
try to watch
I
Dragon Ball.
find it
All of it
hard-
is on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, but it's so old that it's too, like, I don't know. Dragon Ball is kind of, the ship has sailed for me.
well, the
Um,
graphically, if you're not
I mean,
into
probably the new shit is
watching-
probably nice.
I mean,
Maybe.
Super looks
But-
really nice animation-wise. It's
but-
really good.
I would say for me, like a lot of these animes, the hard thing is that there's a lot of like build up for some of them, where it's like, oh, this is amazing, this is amazing. And then you watch it and it could throw you off. Like, a lot of people talk about One Piece and then we watched it. It was like, okay, no, thank you.
This
Yeah.
is like the first
Um,
50 episodes. It gets
and
really
it's
good.
like I remember when, Madman was talking about Jujutsu Kaisen not being that great. And then we watched the movie and it was like the most amazing thing. And then we watched the show and it's like so good.
Freaking epic.
Well,
yeah.
So
hold
it's
on.
like
I
we
never
don't
said
have
it's
these
not that great. I just said it's
expectations
really good.
that are not, set too high.
That's the thing. Like, Jujutsu Kaisen, like, I mean, you giving a good point.
you,
Like, I think
Shintaro.
that I did say it was really good. There were some parts of it that I loved about Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah,
But I feel like that
your
people were calling it
overall-
masterpiece,
your
and I'm like, holy
overall
shit, I was
feeling
expecting some
towards
crazy
it
shit.
Was not overall positive because I know because we went into it and I know that you were telling us that you weren't 100% talking about how great it was, right? So I went into it like, all right, it's probably not gonna be great, but let's watch it. And then all of a sudden, it's like, holy shit, this is
Yeah,
great.
I was excited for the movie because it was a very big tonal shift. And I think that whenever Jujutsu Kaisen in the show leaned into its darker elements, that was when it was at its best. So when the show delves completely into that got me super hyped. And that's why I wanted the movie
What I
so
don't
bad.
understand is where this segregation comes into this. Oh,
K
blessing you out.
Bree, welcome.
Oh, she says she'll be right back.
Oh,
Welcome
see you
to
around,
our
Bo.
chat.
Okay, Bree, what's up?
Bree, mac and cheese.
Welcome. We're feel free to talk about
An anime about mac and
anything
cheese would be
anime
pretty
you want,
fun.
we
'cause
will
we're-
love some mac
we're
and cheese
going
right
all
now.
into it, and mac and cheese does sound good. So whereas the opposite, like Attack on Titans, he's so hyped for, and then when I saw
really
it,
love
I imagined
Yeah, it's
this
such a
bar
big show.
being
It's
so
won so
high,
many awards
and
and
then
everything.
I see it, and I'm like, dude, like I'm not there at all.
I understand what you're
and
saying.
then that makes me feel like it's not even worth continuing because he's so hyped for it, and I'm so down here for it that it's like, what? Like it's so bad. Like that's why it's almost like you kind of have
But
to like
that's
pace
the
how you talk
thing.
about some of this stuff.
Yeah, and it's just like, but it's so like, it's won awards and all this other stuff, and I think that's the hard part when you hear a lot about something and your expectations are
I
like
get it.
super high or just like mid, right?
Yeah.
Because we just saw the Jujutsu Kaisen movie just to see what was all
I
about,
love the movie.
right?
It was fucking fire.
And it was insane.
It was everything I wanted it to be. It was so
yeah.
good.
Yeah, it was so good. It's legit. It's one of my favorite movies in general.
It was
Yeah,
so
in
good.
Not
general.
my favorite anime movie, just one of my favorite movies in all of movies. It's really.
Oh my
really,
gosh,
really enjoyed it.
Crazy Taco is on episode 46 for One Piece.
Impressive.
So you've got ways to go.
Is it
Yeah,
any
that's a
good? Does it
long
get
time.
better? Does it get better, Crazy Taco? Like at all? Better? I don't know.
Shintaro said if we'll watch animes next stream. So my question is this when it comes to that stuff, because I'm all for it. I would love actually, that would be a great way to watch some type of animes that we haven't seen and be able to kind of comment on it.
Agreed.
But like, is that doable?
I have no
are
idea.
they gonna
They'll strike it.
are they gonna strike our channel after the episode?
Usually Twitch is a safe place. Like you can do whatever the heck you want on Twitch. It doesn't
Okay,
matter.
but we're not on Twitch right now. We're on
No,
YouTube.
but some people do that where they have like they do it on Twitch, but then edit it to have it on YouTube.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. So that's what my question is can we watch videos together?
Right? So like if
on
we put on
YouTube.
an episode and we can all kind of, like a
watch
little
party.
slumber party, you
Watch
know?
party, yeah.
Yeah, like a watch party where we can just
Yeah.
kind of chat about shit.
Yeah.
Bessie
we
said
gotta
she was
look-
kind of forced into watching 4 full episodes. of
Yes, I was
Dragon
waiting for
Ball.
her to get back because that was quite hilarious.
That's rough.
Yeah, and rough. Kind of like how I was boxed into watching Star Wars and I was counting down the seconds because it was pure
Crazy Taco's
torture.
opinion. He says, I don't know if One Piece gets better because they drag it out so much. I find it annoying, but I'm going to try to see if the pacing gets better.
I
Yeah,
think it's the animation
yeah, it's
too. I
just too
can't get
old looking.
past
I
of
couldn't feel it. I
One
couldn't
Piece,
feel it.
and then we did a jump to like 300 and something, and it was lacking still
That
for
was
us.
2006. To be fair, the clips I've seen of modern One Piece, like the new episodes coming out lately, actually look really good.
Does
But
it?
yeah, obviously 1000, like they bound to have some sort of animation upgrade.
So my Hawks said here something that I didn't like about Demon Slayer is we only get to see Nezuko is that we only get to really see her as a monster, so it's hard for me to like it. Yeah, I can see that. I wish they gave you more of her before she turned. Like, don't
Into a
make it
demon.
like they could
Don't
have.
start there, you
Yeah,
know.
like,
Let
they
us
could've
see who
made
they
him-
are.
I mean, I guess she was the impetus as to why he got into it, right? Is that what it is, or was he always?
Well, the name of the show is Demon Slayer, right? But and
so
the whole
was he
thing
one
is that
before.
I don't think so.
Tanjiro's never a demon.
No,
a
Demon
Demon
Slayer.
Slayer. He
Like,
was not
Tanjiro
until
already good at this shit before
No,
his
no, no,
sister?
no, no. He
or
was
his
a normal
sister
average
turned?
Joe selling coal
Yeah,
to
so
get
they're
by.
using her as the reason for him to
become
be
strong.
something. But this is like the typical case where you like have that side character who turns out to be fucking more
the
popular
main character,
than the main
right?
character.
Because everybody loves
Excuse me.
Nezuko. That's what I think. Because I love
Yeah, she's
Nezuko, and
amazing.
I wish that there was a lot more Nezuko in the show.
But do think about it.
Like,
We
she's
love Nezuko, and she has like
Hold
no
on,
character
man, real
development.
quick. She's badass, and I feel like she only comes out like in such little aspects of the show. Like,
Yeah.
I want to see her more. Like when
They
she
need
has to like
embrace her more.
come through, yes, for Tanjiro and stuff like that. And it's like, no, she
I wonder
shouldn't
if that's
be.
a manga thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Like,
maybe
they're trying
in
to
the
follow
books,
through with
maybe
it.
in the books, you know, they don't have her as a big character,
Mhm.
and it's just when you see her animated, you fall for her, you know, as a character. So listen,
I mean-
Shintaro said that a lot of people do the stream like to animes to react to them. So this
Okay.
is what I
Okay.
would say. What we'll do is we'll do one episode of something.
Yes.
We'll do one stream for one episode,
and then we'll talk
and then,
about
you know, finish that one, and then we'll see what happens after.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't want to, you know, put, you know, all the time into it, and then all of a sudden we get strikes and shit. And
Yeah.
it's gone.
All right. I like that.
So maybe we'll do that Parasite.
Yes.
The Parasite, whatever.
Let's do the episode of
Um,
Parasite.
Yeah, do the episode of Parasite. We'll do that live. And then we'll see how that goes. Oh, we already ran out of our stuff.
So,
It's okay. We'll put
Crazy
another one.
Taco, we appreciate the fact that you're trying not to spoil anything, because he said that he's read the mangas to all of the animes that we've been talking about.
Oshinoko.
And he's trying not to, you know, spoil anything.
People have been losing their shit about that one. I don't know. I mean, it's from the people who make Love Is War, and people love Love Is War. And I like Love Is War, so you know that is this person's next series. And yeah, people have been hyping that season, that show up ever since the first episode. It's like an hour and a half long, the first episode, and then it goes on a normal pace after that point. But people are hyping that shit up like crazy. So I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty cool animation wise, at least. So you know. Seems pretty rad. I wouldn't be mind giving it a shot. I think it might be a Crunchyroll, so you know.
I love Nezuko too, Purple Berry. She's awesome. Badass.
What's Ochinoko?
Oshinoko. Remember we talked about it on a podcast how it became the highest rated anime on Mal and stuff
Oh,
like that.
Yes, we gotta check that out.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Yes, and speaking of new animes, there's a new one on Netflix, The House Husband.
Way of the House Husband.
Oh, that
And
was good.
guys, you got to check it out
I
because
wasn't
it's like
expecting it.
I
how
was
good it
not expecting it. We just put it on, just let's see what this is, and it's so funny. And the way that they like the way that they set it up, it's almost like a comic. The way that they kind of go ahead and give you just a little bit. It's
Yeah.
like clips
Little
in
snips.
Yes, snips
And they're
throughout
quick.
the
They're
episode.
quick, so you're never like
Very
bored.
quick. It's like a punchline or a little
Like a
a
Yeah,
joke
like
joke
they have a
throughout.
joke and they
Yeah.
animate it. Is great.
You know what's
my Hawks
currently
brought up one of her favorite anime movies is Spirited Away.
That's a
That's
crazy
Oh,
the
I
one
wanna
that
see
Purple
that.
Berry.
Yes,
keeps
Purple Berry
telling
wants
us.
to see it. I gotta watch
that's
it
not
with
it.
her.
No.
Yeah.
She's talking about no. A silent voice is what she talks about. This is the
Oh,
Spirited
yes.
Away.
Oh yeah, that's another
It's a Ghibli movie. You know Ghibli. They're basically the Disney equivalent in Japan. So yeah, the Spirited Away is one of the most critically acclaimed
Oh
movies.
my god!
Is the only anime, fun fact, is the only anime to
Ninja
win an Oscar.
Scroll. I know what Ninja Scroll is, Shintaro.
I've heard of Ninja
and
Scroll.
that's when I was younger.
Why?
It was a
What
nice
is
Bad
it?
Boy.
It was from the 90s.
It's
Bad
like a-
boy? You
it's
say
like
he's a
a-
bad boy?
It's like a. It's pretty.
Shit.
It's pretty like.
Rough.
It's pretty rough.
Ninja
like
Scroll's
it's
my
a
favorite
badass
movie.
ninja kind of thing, but then there's like really overt sexual
Shit. What?
Like,
How back in the box?
shit.
Yeah.
It can get bad.
Dang.
All right,
You
all
watched the
right.
whole
So-
thing,
It's
or did
very
you, like-
graphic, very bloody, and very.
That's a
very
lot of very
sexual.
combinations that
Explicit?
are.
Yeah, demons. I remember very vividly. It's like emblazed in my mind. If I think about Ninja Scroll, I
Okay.
remember the demon grabbing her and doing some
Oh,
crazy.
okay, I'm gonna pass on
some
that
crazy
one. Thank you
shit.
very much. So Crazy Taco says that he feels we should watch the first episode of Okinoko.
The ending is, I feel like everyone loses
do
shit
you
about
mean
the
as a
plot
live
twist at the
stream,
end.
like to watch it live, or
Maybe
to just check it out?
I mean, people. I heard
we
people
have to
lose their
try
shit about
that
the plot twist
Parasite
at the
thing
end.
first.
I'm like, what plot twist could possibly happen? So
Doodle
know.
Ninja Scroll is very graphic and
It's
bloody.
pure insanity.
It's insanity.
Interesting.
Okay,
I mean,
all
aside,
right.
like if there was a way to stop those parts from being seen, it is. It's sick. Like it's crazy. But those other parts are a bit much.
So my hawk says that my brother's favorite is Bleach. Madman has been wanting to check that out.
Yeah,
and
that's
we
another
gotta
one.
check
It's
that
part
out
of the big
together.
three. It's One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach. It has 300 plus episodes. It's been around for a while. It stopped for a long time. Back 2012 was kind of when it ended. But in 2022, it finally came back with the 1,000-Year Blood War, which I'm not gonna lie, looks fucking sick. I never gave a shit about Bleach, but that shit looks crazy. I would watch up to that point just to get to that point.
Maybe we should watch that Ultra thing tonight.
Ultra what?
You want to?
Yeah,
Oshinoko?
Oshinoko, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know where
Just
it is.
one episode, right?
Yeah.
It's probably no. There's more episodes now. Like there's 4 now, but they're not like the first episode's an hour and a half. Then the rest are just 20-minute episodes.
Oh damn.
So yeah.
All right, maybe. Maybe.
Okay.
But
You know what's crazy? A show that's been just started has been going. I mentioned this in the last podcast. I don't know if the gang here has seen it. That is here now. Hell's Paradise. I like that one a lot. It's really good.
What's it
It's
about?
going on now. Crazy Taco, have you seen Hell's Paradise yet? Another banger from Mappa. I enjoy that one a lot. It's a lot like I really like the characters. It's like Shinobis. It's like in a more samurai kind of like age. The fight scenes are really fire. The story is about a guy, Gabimaru, who is who has been tried for execution, and after constantly failing to die because he's just that overpowered. It's not comedy when I say overpowered. He's just literally that fucking strong. He has given up on all aspects of life because he's given up on the fact of seeing his wife. He thinks his life is basically done. But after giving the opportunity to travel to a paradise where he could find a elixir of life that can grant anyone who drinks it eternal life. If any of these criminals that have been sentenced to execution manage to find that elixir and bring it to the king or master, whatever the fuck his name is, they will be able to have a pardon. They'll be able to go back to their normal life. And he doesn't really care, but thinking about his wife, he realized how badly he wants to see her, and he's willing to do anything to see her and shit. And he's accompanied by this shinobi called Siguri, who, once again, is a female samurai who falls into the category of, like, a badass female who has a strong story and is a strong female character in her own right. The characters themselves are really cool. Just this latest episode, they explored more of the criminals that found themselves into this situation. And learning about the villains is like, is not as black and white as them being evil. And that's kind of what they explore. The meaning of kind of life and what life, it's basically a fight to survive. Understanding that you are put in situations where you have no choice but to steal, to do some crazy shit that you have to do to get by. And that puts a cool perspective on the hero-villain sort of situation. And it does that really well. Only complaint is that the animation is kind of meh. Because, like I've said many times, when Chainsaw Man came out, it took too much money. And with Attack on Titan having so much money, everything else kind of went in the back burner. And animation in Hell's Paradise is just okay. Everything else is great. I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, it was really fun. And Gabimaru is just a very enjoyable protagonist. He's very different, and I like that. Not horny. He's just very whatever about shit. He's a little bit like Saitama, but he's not jokey. He just doesn't give a shit. He just wants to see his wife. That's all he cares about. And I don't know. I enjoyed it a lot. So it's on Hell's Paradise. The English dub. The first episode just came out last week. And I think episode 2 in the dub is going on. I'm on episode 4. That's what just came out. But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah.
All right.
Oh,
So
Purple Berry starred Death Note.
Oh, she did.
No, she got hooked on that shit. I remember she was doing it for AMV. She watched like the first episode. She's like, okay. The second episode, for halfway through it, she's like, oh yeah, I gotta fucking watch Death Note. She got hooked on that shit by the end. She was like losing her shit, like, oh my god, he actually fucking killed him and shit. And like, it's a game of cat and mouse. Light is this kid who finds a Death Note, who he already has a perfect life, amazing grades, amazing life, everything's perfect. He finds the Death Note, which gives you the opportunity to write the full name of any person you want, and it'll automatically give him a heart attack and kill him. And obviously, he starts doing this to only bad people because he has a pure heart.
What if you don't have a pen?
Or bad, you can't do shit.
See,
so
that's the problem, right? If you're in a battle and you're like, "Oh shoot, where's my pencil? Where's my pen?" How are you gonna write it down?
Yeah, I don't know.
Then you out.
She said it's such a mind game, a freaking mind game, to make you question life.
So, yeah, it doesn't take long for the police to get suspicious. And after these deaths have been appearing left and right, they already know that a serial killer is behind all this shit. And they have Detective L, who is this great detective. He has to try and figure out who Light is. Meanwhile, Light kind of figures out pretty quickly that the police are after him. And Light doesn't know that Light knows that he's after him. But L is on his tracks, and Light is doing everything he can to trick L and learn his name to kill him, because he has no idea what his name is. He's just L. That's just what he goes by. His job is to try and figure out the name and not get caught. L is trying to figure out who Light is to turn to the authorities. They're trying to get each other, even though they don't realize both are on their trail. It's like a circle. It's a circle. It doesn't end until one of them catches the other person's tail. And it's actually pretty good. I watched it with her. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it got kind of a bit of it spoiled for me. But she's completely unaware, and it gets pretty crazy. So yeah.
I have a question. What was the first anime that you guys watched that got you into watching anime?
Sword Art Online changed everything. I love Sword Art Online.
Put it in the comments, guys. Let us know what was your.
Oh, okay.
What was your
first anime?
Sword Art Online. Oh, Crazy Taco too. Yeah, I forgot. He did get into that through Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online. I love the characters. Like, you could tear the show to pieces. It's like there's a lot of flaws, so like a lot of contradictions. So yeah, it's not a perfect show, but I just love the characters, mainly the characters Kirito and Asa and the relationship between the show. The worlds are really cool.
I'm going to stop commenting, but I will still be here.
Huh?
All good, my Hawks. All good. Feel free to chat whenever you want.
Thank you for coming in and chatting.
Well, she's still gonna be here. She's just
Blessing.
Oh, Blessing, you're back for a little bit.
Hello.
Hey, Blessing. How's it going,
She did say
Tiger?
that her brother's favorite was One Punch Man.
Oh, that's
cool. We watched that.
Her sister's boyfriend's favorite is One Punch Man. I really liked it.
So we watched that today, and it's funny. It's really good. I think we're gonna keep going with that one.
It takes it twists the shonen genre without being a complete mockery, but it does it in a way that it intelligently makes fun of the genre, which is so serious and passionate. And it does it in a way that the protagonist is interesting and endearing in Saitama. And it makes you want to keep watching. He's an interesting enough character that successfully does his job of kind of taking the shonen genre and spinning it on his head, all the while doing something new and unique. And that's cool. Yeah, I really like it. The first season was great.
It was definitely good. So put in the comments. I know Crazy Taco and MADMAN is Sword Art Online. What was your first... Shintaro put his first ever anime was Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple. Yes, but did it get you into anime? Because you could have just watched it and moved on.
Yeah.
You know, like, what was the one that hooked you that said, oh man, I need to watch these types of shows more. I like this, and then I want to watch other shows.
You know, for me, the first
Blessing, you're back out again. All right.
See ya, Blessing. Have a good time.
No worries, we're here.
So, the first animated movie that I just loved was Weathering with You. It was so good. I loved it, loved it. But I will have to say that, like, coming back into watching, like, not just watching here and there, but kind of really just enjoying and trying out different ones. I will have to say it was even like Demon Slayer. I was kind of just watching Demon Slayer, but I wasn't trying new things. I think after I watched Spy Family, it kind of opened me out to checking out new things, you know?
That's what I was gonna say.
Like I will watch one here or there, but not like let me see what this one's about and that one's about. You know.
So Shintaro said that Berserk 1997 was his. And
Yeah,
Crazy
yeah,
Taco
there's
said
been multiple
understandable.
Berserk adaptations. There was a
Shintaro
97,
loves
there
Berserk.
was a movie trilogy, and then there was like the 2016 one. Everything was bad apparently except the 1997 version.
My Hawk said, I hate on how they make them look when they cry in every single anime.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Yes, that's
So
a
bad.
lot of tears. That is a lot. Those are thick tears.
The infamous Naruto cry.
And they always, it's like every time the same exact way.
Which Saitama never cries, I'm just saying, in One Punch Man. Never.
They really like crying, for sure.
Yeah.
So,
Deku is the definition of tears.
So
you look
I
at
would
it,
say
tears like, bro,
he does
Deku's
cry a
Yeah,
lot,
he
too.
cries a lot. He cries a lot.
But he like
So
breaks
does
bones every
Tanjiro,
5
though.
seconds too, though.
Yeah, there's
so
a reason why he's crying.
it's not great.
Tanjiro's a crier too. We've
but-
seen
he's
him
emotional
have
as fuck.
serious
Yeah,
meltdowns.
seriously.
Anya.
Yeah. So, like you, Doodle, I am in the same boat. Weathering with You was like the first anime that Madman came. He was like, you got to watch it, blah, blah, blah. And we were like, all right,
No one
fine.
cries that much.
We'll watch it. And then, like, fell in love with it. right?
Yeah.
Like, it was so amazing. But,
Mhm.
like you said, it wasn't like a hook to get me into anime. It was just like, this
That
one
was
good.
great. Yes.
And then we watched this one, Your Name,
which was
and-
also really good.
which was also good.
It wasn't
definitely
better
Weathering
than
with You
Weathering
level.
with
Weathering
You.
was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But Your Name was good as well, and it was like okay, but still, it's just those movies that I was able to watch and be happy with. But again, Demon Slayer. You guys started talking about Demon Slayer.
You also
and
saw
Nezuko.
you saw Akira after that.
My
Yeah,
Hero.
but that
We've
was- Demon
watched the
Slayer.
movies.
But that wasn't anything
and
that made me like that.
Wow.
That didn't do anything.
no,
for me.
we're trying to get to the point where we made us want to watch other
yeah,
anime.
Demon
So
Slayer.
we're talking
you guys
about.
kind of like
Dem-
that one a bit.
Yeah, Demon Slayer was one that came. It was like, all right, that's cool. And then I liked the characters because you guys were talking about it. And then I
Mhm.
watched it and it was like, it's a bit much for me. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
into like it's cool that they go that deep into the animation and they want to animate how disgusting everything is. But like, it's not for me.
Yeah.
So I didn't really care for it too much. But then Spy Family, dude, for sure, 100%. Spy Family made me say, holy crap, this is actually a show that I want to go back and watch today. Like, let's go back and watch it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm ready to watch more. Right. Then we watched it for a long time. It was like really late at night. We stayed up to watch it. It was really, really, really good.
That's actually
and
the reason
that's what
why you
kinda
got
opened me up-
Crunchyroll.
They
If you remember.
opened me up to the idea
that there's
there
different
could
things
be
in
other
anime,
ones.
right? In
Yeah.
in the
for sure.
And
you know.
eventually
For
that
sure.
led you to Jujutsu Kaisen.
And then now Jujutsu Kaisen is the next one that I'm in for sure.
yeah.
So Purple Berry says that her first one was One Punch Man.
Well, that's a lie because
Nice.
My Hero was first, and then I was like, well, why don't you watch One Punch Man after that? Did she watch the movie, The Two Heroes?
Dude, man.
Huh?
She didn't
How
say that's
can
her
you-
first anime. She said that's the first one that made her want to
To
watch
try other
anime.
animes.
Oh.
Gotta fall back, my boy.
No, wait, Purple Berry said no. I
Seriously.
said My Hero. Wait, no. What? I'm confused.
All right. You
Purple
guys
Berry,
are
did
confusing
My
me.
Hero or One Punch Man get you into My Hero into anime? Just say. Yeah, My Hero is My Hero Academia that got her into it.
Okay.
Got you.
All right, that's fine. But my Hawks has said that my first was My Hero Academia, then it got me into anime. So but you started with season 2. So what made you start with season 2? Was it because that was the new season
At
that
the
was
time,
out at the time, or did you just pick season 2 and that's when you ran?
yeah. Was there a specific reason to start on 2?
Pull it. What was your first anime? And just like put options? Is that what you're...
I guess.
Oh, Crazy Taco said that time I got reincarnated
Incarnated as a slime.
solidified my expiration. That's the name of the show. That
That's time I got reincarnated as a slime. Yeah, that's real.
reincarnated
That's
as a
real.
slime. That's a
That's
a
a
ballsy
long
name.
name.
Now,
That's a
I
ballsy name.
I showed you that one time when I was saying that maybe it should be a topic for a podcast where the movie came out. like just recently. or
Was
something.
Hajime no
Oh, it
Ippo?
was the newest
That's
at
a
the time.
boxing anime.
My
Oh,
It's a
headset.
sports
my
anime.
Hawk said that. Okay.
But it's like boxing and shit. People like that one a lot. It's a classic. So, that's cool.
Yeah.
It was the newest at the time. Yeah.
All right. So that makes sense. So Crazy Taco, what poll? You said poll it. I don't know what poll do you want me to make? Is a boxing anime? It's a classic. Yeah. That's what Madman said too. Yeah, I don't know how. I feel like there's so many, and I guess especially the older ones, right? Like at the time where they were just coming up,
Coming up.
kind of coming up, right?
Mhm.
As far as like in the zeitgeist, where like people who weren't into it were into it. Purpleberry Crash first was My Hero or One Punch Man.
It was My Hero. She
Oh.
reiterated that whole time. She reiterated it 3
decide, though.
times.
Her
Let's
first.
figure this out.
We will know.
We will
know for
determine.
sure. Oh my god,
That was funny.
All right, so let's pick some of our like Sword Online, My Hero Academia. What was another one? Spy Family. You said Hajime no Ippo, and put that into a poll.
First. My Hero. I'm gonna go ahead and put that through. I'm gonna vote. I believe it was.
Oh,
One
I heard
Punch Man.
Assassination Classroom is amazing. Yeah, that's the one that a lot of people say is the best of all time. I heard that. I never saw it
Assassination
myself,
Classroom?
but people hype that shit up so crazy. Like it's supposedly incredible.
Angel
I'll get to it
Beats?
eventually.
What's Angel Beats?
Oh, I love Angel Beats.
Oh, is that what's on screen right
yeah,
now?
it's on screen right now. Angel Beats was amazing. It really was. Like it was so damn good. It really was. It's so short. It's only 13 episodes.
Didn't you tell me this was one that you thought I would like?
Yeah, it has a heartbreaking ending. Like it's a fucking emotional roller coaster. It really will fuck with your heart. Like it really is a very bittersweet ending. It's beautiful.
The animation looks good.
It's nice.
I like the fact that it's still 13 episodes, And
yeah, you can finish it in a day, in like an afternoon. But
Yeah.
what they did with those 13 episodes, it was really powerful. It really was. It seems kind of stupid in the beginning, the idea about reincarnating in a high school and shit, and you have to accept yourself in order to reincarnate. But they do it really well. So I enjoy that one a lot. It's got my certification, and it dubs pretty good. I like the English version. It's pretty good.
I have a question. Have you guys seen Comey Can't Communicate?
Oh, I like Comey Can't Communicate. It's a Netflix series. I like that one. It's pretty good. I watched...
Is there
all
some
of it.
type of bias because it's a Netflix series?
No.
Like, does that make it less anime? Because
No.
Netflix made it.
Well,
versus
Netflix didn't make it.
being
They
on
licensed
Crunchyroll?
it. So they have international rights. They distribute the show in America. They didn't make it. It's still from a Japanese studio. They just released it on their service.
Did they fund it?
No, they just record the English voice acting. So English voice
Got
acting,
you.
it was from Netflix Animation Studios or wherever the voice recording studios or whatever. Netflix was responsible for the English voice acting. The animation was Japanese though. So,
Okay.
but Netflix was responsible for the English version of the talking. That was their, that was what they did.
That was their contribution.
Yeah, just voice acting.
Purpleberry felt mentally abused
What?
about the My Hero versus
About the vote?
She was like, "Wait, was it One Punch?"
Stop it! Leave me alone!
Oh, my Hawks is gonna hop off, but I'm happy I got to swing by and talk to you guys.
Oh,
See you around
thank
town.
Thanks,
you.
my Hawks. Yeah, you should hop on our Discord too. We keep the chat going on in there. It's if you look through our community page, you'll find it on there.
This
should
is a
definitely
random
check it
one.
out.
Have you guys seen Star Wars Visions?
But thanks for stopping by. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Have a
See ya, my
beautiful
Hawks.
It was
night.
great chatting with you.
Have you guys seen Star Wars Visions?
No,
So there's
that's like a bad like. We
what?
did a poll, and like nobody likes Star Wars.
No, the Clone Wars
Yes.
versus Mandalorian.
No. We did a
No.
poll about anime Star
Oh, no one likes Star Wars.
the
I
other
never-
day.
I didn't look at the
Nobody
results.
likes Star Wars.
Nope.
It's
All right, well, never mind.
I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah. I mean the game was fun, but that's not the place.
Yeah.
Personally for me, Nagisa
Nagisa is my
is
favorite.
my favorite. Is that a character or
In
or a
Assassination
show?
Classroom.
Oh.
I haven't watched it, but It's supposedly it's commonly recited as the best of all time. Like it's the one that a lot of people think it's one of the best or the best. So I don't know. I want to get to it eventually, but I will. It looks really good, so I'm interested in it. Crazy Taco has seen it to completion, and he thinks it's amazing. So I think it's pretty cool.
Is it on what, Crunchyroll or?
Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll and Hulu. So yeah.
So it's called
Koro-sensei.
Assassination something. So I'm assuming that it's like a, fighting. But is it like demons?
No,
or like
it's not
people?
fighting. No. It's just these kids who are enrolled in academy, but they have like this weird alien fuck teacher that is teaching them. And they said that by the end of the school year, they have to find a way to kill him or he's going to blow up and destroy planet Earth. That's the premise. And they teach him.
Doesn't sound great.
And they teach him ways of killing and the art of mastery of assassination in order to do so. And the person who succeeds graduates. It's a simple premise.
Wait, so the teacher is teaching them how to kill him?
Yeah, he doesn't want to blow up the Earth. He kind of wants to die in a way. But what becomes really hard is that the kids end up actually really liking him as a person.
Oh,
and they don't want to kill him.
It's insane. He loves it. All right.
And like they don't want to do it because they end up actually caring about him. But if they don't, everyone fucking dies, including him. So it becomes like an emotional battle.
Yeah, off with his head, and it's like, well, sucks that this is the class that has to do it, huh? Like, how long has he been alive before this moment? It's like, well, you guys are the ones, because if I keep going, it's over.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I get that. It's an emotional destroyer,
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. All right.
Listen, I feel like we've had quite the conversation about anime.
Yes. Did we leave anything out?
Is there anything else that you guys want to chat about real quick that we maybe missed out on or didn't talk about, or any last minute recommendations before we wrap it up for the
Let's
night?
maybe how about this? Let's ask everyone, what's your favorite anime of all time? Everyone has to vote. Well, not vote, but put in the comments, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, I think we all know very well
about
what mine is, but CMoney, Doodle, you should say what your favorite is, then everyone else will comment.
Well, that's tough.
I feel like
because there are so many
thing.
different types of, animes. Man, My Hero is awesome. Demon Slayer, Spy Family.
Spy Family and Jujutsu so far right now.
I love Jujutsu. Man, to pick one. And they're all so different. Like those right there that I mentioned are all different types of animation. Like the story and
they're all
everything.
shonen, but they are
Huckleberry
different.
is My
Chainsaw
Hero
Man, I
Academia.
like a lot. Yes.
Shintaro is that Parasite, the Maximum, the one that we're gonna
check that out.
I mean, Chrissy talking about. I imagine your favorite is
That's
Naruto,
dope.
right? I mean, I thought it was, but
No, isn't that the one that he hate watches? Oh no, One
No, he
Piece.
likes that. So did you pick one, Doodle?
Oh,
No.
all right.
I picked two.
Oh, Parasite.
All right.
Yeah, Shintaro likes the Parasite. Maxim is his favorite of all time. I'm very excited to take a look.
It's a horror,
watch
so I'm pretty interested. I mean, I never really watched any anime horrors that much, but
That might be too scary for Doodle.
Ooh, yes, potentially.
We all saw what happened in Five Nights at Freddy. You know what I'm saying? So
We all saw what happened, you guys. You remember.
we do. We do.
We do.
Oh, we forgot. You know what? We should probably mention that tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
We're
tomorrow.
going all in on streams this
We're
weekend,
going all
guys.
in, guys.
Tomorrow morning. At what time did we
Oh
say?
shit! That time I got reincarnated as slime as Crazy Taco's favorite anime.
Oh,
Nice.
wow. That's pretty dope.
I mean, animation is pretty impressive.
So he dropped Naruto.
Naruto's still up there, but yeah, he told me that that's the only anime that he actually prefers to watch in dub, like English voice acting. He grew up with Naruto, and he watched it English originally, so he just can't watch it without the English voices. It just sounds different. Weird.
So we're gonna be doing in the morning. Do you know the time?
I thought it was, is it 9 or 10? 9, right?
our time.
I believe
I
so.
think it's gonna be pretty early for West Coasters, but East Coasters, I think we're doing it's either 9 or 10 in the morning a.m. Eastern time. We're gonna do a Madman Plays, which is basically all of us. So it'll be me, Doodle, Purpleberry, and Madman. We're gonna be playing something. We have to see 100% what it's gonna be. But like a co-op game, something that we could all play together, whether we're facing each other or playing co-op or something like that.
Yes.
But we'll do it. Yeah, on the weekends when we have the time, we enjoy doing it, so we try to make the most of it when we can. Um, but no, I don't think COD is gonna work here.
Call of Duty.
No, I don't think that's gonna work
Maybe,
here.
maybe.
Yeah. Probably not. But we'll
I'm
see.
back. I couldn't sleep.
I'm back. I couldn't sleep. My Hawks, good for you. We're just signing off, but perfect time to hear that we are going to be doing it. You know what? Let's do a poll real quick. Let's see where everybody is. Right?
Oh, that's good.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Just so, because
We're trying to keep the time balance where, East Coast and West Coast is kind of like at a time where no one's sleeping or we're doing the live streams. So, yeah, let's do a poll and see.
Yeah, just so we can see how this looks. But yeah, we'll be doing it tomorrow morning. We will post it in the community post, and we'll put it in the Discord, obviously, first, and then we'll put it out on the community post. Crazy Taco, you're gonna be at church when you start tomorrow morning. It's all right. It's good. It's a good thing. But we'll pick something and we'll be playing it. And then tomorrow night, but not late night because it's Sunday. So we're gonna do, like, what was it, 6 o'clock we said, or 5?
Oh, thought it was a little later than that.
Well, I
We
think
can
'cause
do,
it's
yeah,
Sunday.
yeah. Let's do a
Yeah, 'cause
5 or
last time we
6.
did a late
Yeah, we
Sunday,
did
and
an
we were out
8,
for
and
fucking,
yeah, we were
didn't stop till 1 something in the morning.
That
That
was
was
one heck of
wild.
a night.
That was wild.
Shintaro was there.
Yeah, he was. So we're gonna do like 5 or 6 o'clock. We're gonna play the extended play that everybody voted on, which was
Dead Space.
The remake.
You
So Dead
guys.
Space remake. We're gonna continue on that gameplay, which is a scary game. So you're gonna have fun listening to Doodle, cry
Okay.
and scream.
Listening to CMoney freak out.
Thanks, Shintaro.
All
We
right.
appreciate it. There are 3 time zones in the U.S. No, there are. You know what?
Take
That's
that down.
me being
Take that down.
being straight up, like, you know what? Yeah, let me do that. Sorry. That's such an East Coast thing to do. There's no Central. Who believes in that? Fuck Central. What time zone are you?
Eastern, Pacific,
Thank
and
you, Crazy
Central.
Taco.
Eastern. We didn't leave anybody out on purpose.
97.
Oh, thank you, Shintaro.
Western, Central.
Ah, shucks. Much appreciated.
I should have put 4, like, not
Just-
not in the United States. Then maybe I should have did that too. Shintaro, we appreciate it. You're awesome sauce. Is it on YouTube? Of course it's on YouTube. My Hawks, you should just join our Discord so that you know what's popping.
Yeah. So make sure you subscribe.
I'm gonna put
Join
it in
our
the,
Discord.
I'm gonna put it in the,
You too, Crazy Taco.
You should. You
Because
all
we
should.
give a heads up
Yeah, actually, you
there
should.
first when we're going live. And it seems like so we got to figure out our anime reaction. I'm really hyped for it. We got to do that as
Did I go
well.
in the chat? I feel like every time I try to post it in the chat,
In the chat, it
won't
doesn't.
do
Yeah,
it. Like I have
but
to
you
manually.
you did
type
it
in.
last time.
Well, yeah, because I have to manually type it. So HTTPS // Discord.gg. Seems like everybody's on the East Coast.
Shucks my hawks.
Okay, so that's good.
Thank you.
So-
Y'all are so awesome.
Who's the one who told us that there's a third?
Crazy Taco.
Damn it, Crazy Taco. I know where you live.
Bro, what?
Confuse me.
What? Oh my god.
I was like, man, I hurt Crazy Taco's feelings. He's from the central time
Yeah,
zone.
you felt bad.
Yeah, but now I
Ooh.
take it back because
You guys should do a reaction of Gurren Lagann. That's a good one.
Yeah,
That could be a
you can
cool
see.
reaction one.
All right, I think I have that ready to go. Boom. Okay. So there's the Discord. Join it. That way, you guys always know what's going on. Oh, my Hawks, you guys always make my day. That's so cool.
Oh, thank you.
So happy that
Much appreciated, my Hawks.
Tomorrow morning is going to be a lot of fun. And
Tomorrow morning's gonna be fun 'cause
Listen,
we're
I'm
all-
so freaking excited because Purpleberry
Oh,
has
you're gonna
not been
hear
live
her.
with us.
You're gonna hear
Oh,
the
I'm
infamous
so-
Purple Berry.
Yes, she's always
Yes.
been in the chat, but she's never been live with us. And I am so pumped for it. So tomorrow morning, we out in these streets.
We'll be in these streets for sure. We'll put what we're gonna do and when
We'll
we're gonna
put
do
something
it in
fun,
the Discord.
something, yeah.
So we were like, people has said Fortnite they didn't like it, and
Yeah,
when we did
people are
like
not-
when we did a bigger chat, yeah, my Hawks joined it. That's dope. So we can all keep it going. So do we all not like Fortnite? Because I feel like it's so fun when we
Fortnite,
play
Fall
it.
Guy, I think it's
Fall
freaking
Guys
fun
is
as
fun
can be.
too. Thanks,
That is fun.
Taco.
Fun.
Some Mario we could
Oh, nice.
play,
Okay, Taco,
maybe
yeah, he
some
joined us.
Smash or Mario Kart.
Let's see. Let's
Ooh,
see.
I
You
want
know?
Smash and Smash
What
and Mario Kart and
should-
Kart. You know, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Why not?
What should our
Or Big Brain
Crazy
Academy.
Taco
Brain
just
versus
joined.
Brain.
Awesome.
gameplay be?
Maybe Mario Party. Superstars?
Fortnite sucks. LOL,
Wow.
just
You
kidding.
misspelled Purple Berry.
You love that shit.
Yeah, she does love it. She badass out in them streets
Fortnite.
shooting up.
Metroid. Oh, that'd be cool. I
Well,
mean, we
Metroid
could do it.
I'll put into the other one. Metroid's one player. We want to do something that's all
Oh,
together.
we did
Well,
Metroid, so we can
My
we
Hawks,
can
thanks
add
for
it to the
joining.
extended play.
Or
Yeah,
we could
we'll
do
put that
a
in the
Never
next
I Ever
extended
Played
play.
Metroid Dread. That one too.
Possibly.
Both could be options.
My Hawks, thanks for coming so much. And you said you joined the Discord, right? I think she said that.
Yeah, I
Yeah?
think he did.
She.
Well,
God damn
he
it.
or
I
she.
can't see the.
I don't even know. Crazy Taco did. He said he joined, and
I don't know
noticed.
why I keep saying she. Like
I
an
can't
ass bitch.
see. Yeah, I can't see either. Too well.
All right, so
Yeah.
Fall Guys, Fortnite. I'm a girl. Okay. So see,
Thank
my
you.
instincts were saying girl.
Yeah.
Fortnite, Fall Guys. Let's just do those two and see what the world thinks.
Let's see. We can't see the picture. That's the situation we've
picture's
got going
unseeable.
on over here. My Hawk,
Peace
have
out,
a great
My
night
Hawks. We
and get
will-
some sleep
We will see you.
and charge your phone.
Yeah. Be ready.
Keep it tight. Keep it locked in.
All right, I'm doing 3 options: Fortnite, Fall Guys, neither.
What?
We didn't even talk about fucking No Game No Life. That's a good one too. That's a really good one, actually. I'm sorry, I just saw the AMV and I meant to say something about it, but No Game No Life is a really good one.
No game alive. Peace out. Peace out. Bye, my Hawks.
See ya, my Hawks. Have a good night.
All right, so have it on there. See what people are saying, so we can have an idea of what to play. We're trying to play something that we could play
The 4 of us,
players
yes.
online, so we could all just kind of be in our own space and have our mics and talk, but at the same time have some fun. We do have a great time playing Fall Guys. We
We
be kicking
do.
ass too.
And then you and Madman get super aggressive when we're playing anything Mario.
A little.
Oh, Mario.
Anything Mario. You guys get wild.
There's also other. I feel like we have other just straight up 4-player games that we can just play that we haven't
Fusion
played
Frenzy.
before. So that might be an option too.
Y'all should play Gang Beast.
Oh,
Oh,
Gang
Gang
Beast. I remember
Beast.
that one.
That's
What
one
is
that we
Gang
play.
Beast?
It's not what we play with the girls.
Which one? Oh,
Beast.
wait, no.
yeah, the one that
that's-
we fight each other on the maps.
Oh, when you pull
Hippies.
each other down.
Yeah,
Yes.
like when you start fighting each other, and there's the Ferris wheel.
You try to put them in the spikes.
Yeah,
It's
then you
eat-
pick them up
yeah,
and throw them
and you
into the
throw
thing,
them.
and they get crunched. Call of Duty Zombies would be funny. Yeah, that would actually be pretty good too.
Oh,
I was just talking about I should check Dead Island and see how many players that is.
oh, with the zombies and
The
everything.
Gankby stream would be funny.
Yeah, it would. It would.
Be funny.
That will get really personal. That will get super
would.
personal.
To say the least.
It would. People get angry.
Yeah, we get really, really mad.
Thanks, Shataro. Appreciate it. Yeah, we get a little.
Oh my
Rowdy.
gosh. Purpleberry
Get a
said,
little
let the
rowdy.
screaming begin.
You know what's coming? You know what's gonna be good? Diablo 4 when that comes out.
That looks pretty. We played a beta. It was really good.
That's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so good.
Redfall, you guys.
Redfall's
This Tuesday.
Redfall's Tuesday. We'll be
Man,
playing
put that in your calendar. We
Book it.
are excited for
Tuesday
Redfall.
night.
Hello, Blessing.
Blessing, you're back. I agree. They are very entertaining. Thanks, Blessing.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. It's
It means a lot.
fun time.
What's
fun
a shadow
time.
Easter egg?
I don't know what's the Shadow Easter egg. Is that a movie or a show?
I have no idea. Well, let me look it up. Shadow.
Pretty sure the stream might end soon, so I want to say bye in case I have to head out again. Yes,
Blessing,
it is
thank you
ending.
so much.
We are.
It's a Call of Duty
Yes,
thing.
we're signing
We're
off.
signing off.
I don't think she knows that. Oh, we did the poll about East Coast, West Coast,
Yeah,
and
that's
Central. I don't think she was here for that.
Oh yeah, Blessing.
um,
Are you in East Coast, West Coast, or Central?
Vote in the poll, please.
Everybody
No,
was
the
East
poll's
Coast.
down.
Yeah, the poll's down.
We took down the poll.
And Fall Guys is winning. 12%
Yeah,
that
said
maybe-
either though.
Oh, Fall Guys is winning.
Ooh. So what the 12% that said neither sent some
Well, that's not anonymous anymore. That's the beauty of the
Oh,
poll.
that's true.
Nobody
That's true.
knows
That's
who
true.
did it.
That's true.
You can't call them out.
That'd be true.
You can't call them out.
Dang.
East Coast. Okay, yeah. So seems like everybody's on the East Coast.
Okay, good. Because we keep trying to time it
I think
properly.
Tiger's on the West Coast.
Yes, so we're trying to time it so that we don't leave anybody out, like with sleep time and everything. So this is good to know. So that's good.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be on tomorrow morning
Yeah, either 9 or 10.
doing some gameplay with Purple Berry
Yeah.
for the first
For the
time.
first time ever. And Blessing, did you join our Discord?
Oh, we put
I
up
don't
the
know.
link.
We got some good ones. Crazy
Scroll up,
Taco.
Blessing. And
There's
join
plenty.
if you
I think
didn't,
Parasite most
because you
likely.
need to be there.
Then maybe
thanks, Shitaro. I
Oshinoko. would be
appreciate
cool.
that.
Oh, thank you.
I think Gurren Lagann would be a good one that we can do.
I
Maybe Kill la
appreciate that.
Kill. Any Trigger anime would be fun to react to.
So the first one we're gonna do, I don't want to get too far ahead with these reactions
Paul.
because I don't want to get a strike. So I want to make sure that we don't get screwed. So I'm gonna do, we're gonna do the Parasite Maxim.
Yes, we're doing that
We'll
one
start with
first.
that one.
And if it goes
And then
smooth,
if we do it and after we put it up, we don't hear any nonsense, then we'll go ahead and
yeah, and continue. And then we'll do polls about which one to do next.
we'll have you guys give us some options, and then we'll put those options as the poll, and then we'll put that poll on the actual YouTube channel page.
Yes.
So then we'll see who wins.
Blessing, if
Oh,
you
thanks so much,
scroll
Shintaro.
up, you'll be able to find it. CMoney put the link.
No, it's a link. You just click it. If you just scroll up, I could maybe just copy and paste it.
Maybe I'll let you
Such a
do it
pain
now.
in the ass to actually. Damn, where did it go? Holy shit!
It's up high.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, I think we deserve a lot
Look,
of
I could
subscribers.
pin the
for
message.
sure.
See, it's right on top. You see that message? I didn't know I could pin a message. Now I do.
Look at you learning
I'm
new
learning
things.
new stuff.
Learning new things.
There we go. I like that. So we should always pin it up top.
There you go. That makes things easier.
You see it? Woo!
There we go.
That's dope. That is dope.
Super
All right,
fire.
Guys,
So
thank
right
you
now,
so
Fall Guys
much.
is winning. So maybe that's
Is
the
it?
game we'll do.
We'll do a little bit, and then maybe we'll move on to
Maybe we'll
another
stop a
one.
different
Maybe
game.
we'll do a few things, you
Yeah.
know, depending how the morning goes.
It all depends on the morning. The morning is a tricky. There's a reason why Purple Berry is not here with us right now. Batman and Purple Berry are not the only youngins.
No. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here with us. This
Yes.
anime night was pretty
successful.
epic and awesome.
It was.
We talked a lot of anime. We talked a lot of boobs.
We did talk a lot of boobs.
It's
Surprising
mostly
amount of
boobs.
Right? Surprising amount of boobs. But we did. But yeah.
We dug deep into that aspect.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Maybe just a
Absolutely.
little.
Blessing, were you able to get in that Discord? Hopefully it worked. But yeah, so we are going to wrap it up here, guys. Listen, we really appreciate everybody stopping by, everybody chatting with us.
You guys are so
It
freaking
really
funny.
Makes our day.
Yes, it
We
does.
love doing it.
You guys are awesome. Thank you.
And I'm gonna end it like we do our normal shows. Doodle, Madman.
Huh?
Until next time.
You're intruding.
You're intruding. Thanks, Taco. Appreciate it.